Merry Christmas, everyone. Dark Side Phil here, feeling in quite a festive mood, and prepare yourself to have your asses blown away, because this is the Dark Side Phil Christmas special for 2012. It's an idea that I've wanted to do for quite some time. I just didn't have a chance, but I finally put it together. I hope you enjoy it. Here it comes, the 12 shittiest things that happened to me.
The first shittiest thing that happened to me, a sequel to Epic Mickey.
What the fuck?
The second really shitty thing to happen to me.
How do I get up?
And a sequel to Epic Mickey.
Piece of shit!
The third really shitty thing to happen to me. Trisexual shepherd.
This doesn't work!
And a sequel to Epic Mickey.
Lick my balls!
The fourth shittiest thing to happen to me on this DLC.
Why's he looking at me like that? This is fucking crap.
And a sequel to Epic Mickey.
Son of a bitch!
The fifth really shitty thing to happen to me. Mainstream reviews suck.
This shit's on the disc? Ah, don't touch me!
Anyone got a step stool? And a sequel to Epic Shitty.
Hello?
What a rip!
The sixth really shitty thing that happened to me.
Big ups.
Falling through a boat. 10 out of 10.
How many characters? They're just bouncing. Ah!
And a sequel to Epic Shitty.
Bugs Bunny's better.
The seventh really shitty thing to happen to me. Shitty fucking games.
How can he fucking breathe?
9 out of 10.
180 bucks?
Respect my personal space. Kill me now. And a sequel to Epic Shitty.
Eat a dick.
The eighth really shitty thing that happened to me. Rage quitting games.
You won't die!
You're fucking kidding me.
Ooh, this isn't like original Resident Evil. This isn't survival horror. You ruined the franchise. This game sucks. It's a piece of shit. Forget the fact that there's huge production values and a massive amount of content. Fuck you, Capcom. It's not the same as the original that I love, and I'm a huge fanboy, so fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Ugh.
What a fucking rip!
Doing a French mistake. Am I missing something? And a sequel to Epic Shitty.
Disney sucks!
The ninth really shitty thing that happened to me.
I'm back, bitches.
I hate this shit! 4 hours long? Did anyone test this?
10 out of 10.
The game's less than 2 hours long. There's no story. Fuck you, stupid Archie douchebags. He's on there too? Hey, back off, buddy.
Must be a game bug. And a sequel to Epic Shitty.
Fuck this crap.
The 10th really shitty thing that happened to me. CT fucking taxes.
Bah humbug.
Too goddamn long.
What the fuck is this? Shoot me, you dumb fucks.
Ugh, this game sucks. It plays like an old game from the 1980s or something.
That's the point. How many missions?
Call the police.
Jump, you fuck!
And a sequel to Epic Shitty.
Why me?
The 11th really shitty thing to happen to me. We use huge gamepad.
Dildo up the ass.
Whatever happened to my channel?
Boring as shit.
Clip the shit out of him.
Rockstar can suck my ass.
This game's nothing like the previous two. Keep in mind, if I were a professional reviewer, I would be objective and understand that the game could still be good even though they kinda changed it. Oh well, I'll take my paycheck now.
I already bought it.
Bad touch, bad touch.
How can everyone else do it?
And a sequel to Epic Shitty.
War Inspector sucks.
Oh no.
Hello, DSP. It's been 2 years since I've been on your channel. Oh, Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh.
Santa? I haven't seen you in forever. Where the
It's
heck
the
have you
Angry
been?
Video Game Nerd segment.
Well, DSP, I'm just here to tell you to not expect any presents in your stocking this year. Oh, no. You've been a very bad boy. This year, you actually broke the record for the amount of expletives spoken by one single person. You're on my naughty list. Oh, how dare you. Oh.
Son of a bitch. Don't drop it.
Huh?
Taxes up my ass.
Wait, we're canceled?
That wasn't this year. Digital abortion. Max pain in my ass.
10 out of 10.
Sorry, I just had to say it again because it's such bullshit. Fuck this company.
Guess I'm going gay.
Jump, then crouch.
Guess I'm going gay.
To Epic Shitty. just like you to dwell on the negative and miss the true meaning of Christmas? It's boring in here. Let's kick this mother up a notch.
Uh-oh.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
What the fuck is he doing? These are the kind of videos you used to get on Christmas, though. As opposed to,
Thank you. Brandude, does it hurt knowing DSP is successful?
It hurts me very much. I'm very jealous. I'm a jealous mouth drooler. Thank you, Yosef, for the 2. This is DSP being successful.
Everyone has a safe and happy
He's doing this live right now.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Hell yeah. Welcome to the stream. Whoa, it kind of just ends. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. We won't be watching a bunch of Christmas shit, don't worry. But fun fact, DSP has a video. That's the background. If you're wondering what the background is on my stream, it's this.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
You just Google Christmas tree photo. This video sucks, by the way. Never watched this. He's just singing.
What rhymes with vid? ID match, you don't own your vid. Fuck Google, fuck YouTube, and suck upon my... What rhymes with vid? Damn, nothing good.
That's the whole video. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be watching the live non-podcast level 1, which he's still not here because, you know, it's Stark Spadil. So, I guess we can watch the yesterday one. And also, if it goes too short, the current day non-podcast podcast, we'll just watch the yesterday one and then call it a day. But welcome everybody to the stream. I want to shout out Sorry I'm Elijah for the 5 months. Thank you so much. And Yosef, of course. DSP's very successful. But big ups. Ross Pirelli, hello. Thank you, Smitty, Weberman Jensen.
Hope your holiday was good, Mr. Branud.
Well, it was. Thank you. Thank you very much. You as well. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Anyway, he's still not here, so let's get started watching yesterday, December 27th, 2025. The return from the Christmas break, as he called it. I did see some of this.
And welcome back.
Not all of it, though.
Christmas may be over, and you may be in the post-holiday blues. Today, we get rid of them. We shake them off because it's the start of 7 straight days of awesome streams here on DSP Gaming. Today on the show, I'm going to get you all caught up on what went down during
We're
my
already
time
starting with those?
away,
Come
food,
on.
Fun.
Food?
Some unplanned videos and equipment tests.
Oh, right. I forgot. I had something else I was going to open. So those were the kind of videos you used to get on Christmas, and now you get shit like this.
What is going on, everyone? DSP here, and Merry Christmas. I hope that
You've all seen this video, probably.
Holiday. I am as well. In fact,
he has a microphone on his neck. He bought a bunch of new toys. He'll talk about it in the level 1 that he did yesterday. What was I going to say? Fuck. Where is it? Oh, right. DSP Gaming Christmas song. So yeah, we used to get videos like this, where it's, Jesus Christ, where it's like a song. He did like a little skit, an Angry Video Game Nerd skit. This part's great too.
Thousands of views.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, come on, get him.
Yeah.
Take that, you son of a bitch. Oh, you shoot. You know what? It's okay. It's Christmas. Come on, let's do this.
Him and his yellow tongue.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you some. You want some, boy? I'll give you some. That's right. I know exactly what you want. Take some of this. Yeah.
But anyway, now we get some bullshit. Why? I don't know why it's a Christmas surprise.
I've had a lot of fun holiday festivities already.
It sounds
Last
really
night,
weird.
watched a bunch of movies with my wife. This morning, had an amazing breakfast. I'm going to be back on Saturday morning
This is
to tell
scary.
you all about this on the Level 1 podcast.
It's
You might
a
be
horror
saying,
movie.
what the heck is this video?
He's like the Riddler.
This is kind of weird. Well, yeah, it is weird because I wasn't planning on doing this today, but I just so happened to find myself with a little bit of extra time to mess around as my wife is getting ready for the rest of today. And as that's happening, I said, I'm going to try some of my new equipment. So, as you can see, this is a little bit of a different perspective, isn't it? And sounds a little different too.
Very specific, I know, but him saying, I have a little bit of time before me and my wife hang out, it's really weird and strange for him to do that. I don't know if it's just me, but why even feel the need to say that? Because he just wants to get in front of people making fun of him. Like people saying, Phil, you didn't hang out with your wife on Christmas. That's all he's saying it for, but he doesn't even have to say it at all. But it's just like
perspective walkthrough.
That's just what he does.
What it looks like when I am here streaming.
He could have filmed this like 3 days ago. Who knows?
Let's go. A little bit
5
of
days ago.
Surprise.
But no, he has to let you know.
Gaming. This is literally what I'm doing. What you see is what I see when I am live streaming here on my channel every day.
This room is a mess.
So this is my new command center. Ultra wide screen monitor, as you can see. That's my microphone that's in my face as I record. And I don't have everything open, obviously. I don't have all the chats and everything. But this is the monitor by which I am monitoring everything. We've got YouTube chat.
Monitor by which I am monitoring everything.
Contributions here. I actually have a thing open that monitors emails for PayPal contributions coming in. And then I monitor the actual stream. Like
you
right
see, he
here
monitors these things because it's a monitor, you see.
YouTube. So this is what I'm looking at every single day when I'm streaming, okay? Here's my keyboard. And I tell you about, it has RGBs and everything. Take a look. That's exactly what it looks like kind of every single day when I'm streaming. I have a different theme to what I'm actually doing on that particular day. To my left is my Steam Deck, which I use to, my Stream Deck, which is what I use to control things like recording and scenes and things like that. While
recording and scenes. He doesn't have any scenes set up. Like, what's the point of having scene buttons on the Stream Deck if he doesn't actually set up any scenes? Because then when he changes the scene, he fucks around with his mouse on OBS anyways. So if you're going to do that, you might as well just click on the scene yourself because you have to fuck with it anyway.
Like that. While
what the hell?
Streaming. This is my new Roland Bridgecast, which I'm now using to monitor all of the audio on all of my streams. Pretty darn cool. As you can see to my right, this is my actual gaming setup now. My MSI OLED monitor, webcam there for face
Very
cam
cool
right
setup. He has a monitor now blocking the TV that he used to use. So this TV is not even being used. I think I asked this question like a few weeks ago when he bought this stuff. I was like, what about the TV? What did he do with the TV? He didn't do anything to the TV. It's still just sitting there. Which is really weird because then when he wants to create more room, it's going to be harder now to take everything out because the desk is just in the middle of the room.
In front of me, the microphone that I use to capture
I don't know why he
audio
just didn't take
when
everything
I am
out
talking voice communications
already.
game.
Just hook everything up
Another
to the
keyboard and
monitor.
mouse. This is actually the Asus ROG Azoth and the Razer Viper V3 Pro. I used these yesterday playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7, and I had an all-day positive kill-death ratio, which I have never had before since I played the game this year. So obviously something helped with this setup. And then as you can see over here,
something helped with the setup. You apparently need a, what is this, like a $5,000 setup? How much money did he spend on this to beat like children playing Call of Duty? Which he's not even telling the truth about that, obviously. He didn't have an all-day, what a weird thing to say, all-day positive kill-death ratio. Like, I don't, whatever. But when he dies and he complains because you know he does that, how does he explain that? Did he die to someone that's not using a $5,000+ setup? How are they killing him and beating him at the game? This doesn't make any sense.
The headphones.
Like, if buying shit just makes you better at the game, then how is he still losing and dying?
And this is the Razer Wolverine 8K Pro, which I believe is the really high-end game controller that I've been using playing everything recently, and I absolutely love it.
Obviously, the really high-end one.
This is my perspective.
What is this mic?
I am surrounded.
Wait, why does he have another mic there?
Which is pretty darn cool. Behind me.
What the hell? What is this? He has another mic? Is that for his console? Like, what's this plugged into? It's on. What? I'm confused.
When I'm streaming, I am surrounded by technology. For our creators? Cool. Behind me, of course, we have the set.
He has a,
we got
wait, what?
The Divoom.
He told us before that wasn't possible.
We got some holiday, settings, the actual noise canceling foam behind me. The back wall down here, just to give you a little perspective. Avert your eyes, but I just want to show you what it looks like. So that's one of the strips, the LED strips that I have down on the floor, and then these 2 lamps.
It's like a gamer girl
On the sides, and that gives me
Becky's got
LED,
her LED lights.
You know, RGB coloring for the office that you see every day on stream. Pretty darn cool. Pretty much the rest of the office isn't used anymore. Like back there's my gaming PC, that's used. Over there is the PS5 speakers that go into that. Outside of that, like I have a whole other desk in the back over there that
he still has that.
Sits there. And I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with the TV, what to do with all that. That's like long-term stuff. I'm just
why is that
long-term? Short-term,
that's
my
crazy.
stuff is working, you know. So anyway,
what a fire hazard.
This is literally it.
He's still not here, by the way, in case you're yelling at me internally.
It's awesome. I have more room now here on the floor, you know, with a little hedgehog that blocks
is there
the
a
door.
toy?
That's a little door stopper for when the wind is strong.
What?
But yeah, like this is my setup now. I'm curious what you think. I'm curious not only what you think of the setup, but what did you think about what we just
What
did?
are we supposed to think? Like, what is this for? Who is this for? Is this for, like, Jade? I guess so. But, like, in reality, who is this actually for? What do you think of my setup? Like, this is just for trolls. People are just going to laugh at you for this. He has a desk in the corner that he's not using. He then buys an L-shaped desk, and instead of putting it in the corner, replacing the other one he's not using, he puts it in the middle of the room, blocking the door. And then puts shit in front of the TV, so has a useless TV now that he's not using, and a useless desk and a useless monitor in the corner. And then instead of just taking everything out and setting this new thing up, and then just setting everything up around the new thing, he just like adds this, and then calls removing the useless garbage a long-term goal. What? Why is that the long-term goal? Why didn't you just do that when you got the new thing? What's the point, genuinely, of having any of this?
Okay.
If you don't even need it.
It's awesome. I have more room now here on the floor, you know, with here's my little hedgehog that blocks the door. That's a little door stopper for when the wind is strong. But yeah, like this is my setup now.
This is my setup.
I'm curious what
and then he wants you to say,
wow,
Phil, it's so cool.
About what we just did it was a test.
Who's we?
Of, you know, some new equipment. And I'm very curious what you thought about that. I already have some ideas of things that I can implement with this in the future once I get used to using it. The thing is you know, it's different. It's way different doing stuff like this.
This is the most
than just
annoying
sitting
part.
in front of the webcam and filming. So I'm curious, you know, how this looked. I love feedback, and I'm gonna listen to it myself now and see how it was. But thank you all for watching. Happy holidays, everyone. Hope you're having a great Christmas. I'll be back in a couple days to get you all caught up on the Level 1 podcast. See you Saturday, everyone. Peace out.
Peace out. I really don't see the point of this because people are just going to laugh at him. And if you don't, they're just going to say, wow, Phil, it's so cool. For people that are LARPing.
Here's my little hedge.
Anyways, he's here. He has arrived. Unfortunately, we're live, so.
My legs aren't comfortable, so I'm like going like.
Oh, he's talking.
Where's your chair? Do this. And people were like, oh, why is your chair constantly moving? I'm like, oh, because my legs aren't comfortable, so I'm like going like crazy with them. So now, with this new footrest, I should be able to get my legs relaxed during the streams, and I shouldn't be kicking around anymore. And same thing this direction, or when I'm playing games, I'll just move the footrest over there. And it
he bought a footrest too now? I don't see a footrest.
Lipsy says do Mael's lore dungeon. We did. Mael's lore dungeon was the dungeon with her sister Alicia, right? We already did it. That was the first thing we actually did. And that was a good one. I liked that dungeon.
Yeah, for real. He needs a little stuffed toy to block the door when it gets windy.
Okay, so shout out.
It's like the earth shakes when the other walks
started
around.
To support this morning.
The
Earlier,
other
gifted 5 memberships to the community and just dropped another one.
So he's already getting wailed on. Brand new audience.
Thank you, Boombox, for the early support that gets us up to
hundreds of new viewers. We still rely on the same like 5 people to give him money. Isn't that funny?
And I appreciate that very much.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that quirky?
To anyone who just got one of those gifted, be sure to thank Boombox. The music yesterday was loud. The music yesterday was the same level. The difference is the type of music. So, for example, if I play the chill style music, typically that music is lower.
Ultimate
if I play
chill.
The more epic or happy music, typically that music's louder. So if you guys just let me know if it doesn't sound right, I can adjust it. I watched back the daily rap, and the music level was perfect.
Perfect.
So
did you use headphones? No, probably not. He could easily fix that, by the way, by
Can I
equalizing all
display
the
the song
bullshit.
titles for the AI
Put a
background music?
limiter
Not
on
to
it,
my knowledge,
or
because
whatever
it's
the fuck
actually
it's called.
through Bridgecast, which again is the audio
Let's
interface
smack.
device. It's not through the internet or through like a browser where I can do a plugin into OBS. It's actually directly through Bridgecast. So like this one is called Acoustic Piano Low and Solemn. That's it. That's what it says. And it's the epic cinematic playlist that Roland has, but it doesn't have any other information, nor is there a way for me to take that and put it into OBS. It's its own thing through the actual
Thank you,
piece of
Smitty, for the
hardware I
tip.
have here. So
Snort.
I like that though, because since all of the stuff through the Bridgecast is through
Where's
the
my
Bridgecast,
snort?
it doesn't take up any
sound
CPU
clip.
use in my computer at all. So
don't
when I'm
have it.
using surround sound,
Bruh.
playing games, when I've got the music playing, when I'm using the voice effects,
Oh, he has to show you.
on.
It's like a Dora stream.
like this one, this effect is done through the Bridgecast.
What is
not
this
through my
effect?
computer. So it doesn't use any memory use or CPU use at all.
This just
It's
makes
all
it
done
sound
directly through
bad.
the hardware, and that's really cool.
What? Okay.
Any chance to play routine
That's
again?
the dog
So,
shit effect.
Funny you say that. Someone actually left a comment
The
on
dog
the
shit mic
routine
effect.
video from last night, the final part, and they said, "No, Phil, actually, you got the solution right.
Oh,
I have no idea why you can't solve the puzzle.
I didn't even talk
This
about
may be
this.
another situation like we just had with Tormented Souls 2, where I have the solution and the game has a bug and won't solve the puzzle, because they said no, the solution is it was either 2670 or 2760. They said per the criteria of the puzzle, you got it right.
Per the
You should have been
criteria
able to open
of
the
the
door, and the door
puzzle.
didn't open. There's nothing you could have done. That's it. You're soft locked.
Yeah.
So
Cool. What the fuck is this music? Speaking of cool. Oh,
what is this?
cool. Clown mode.
I don't know about this one. A music box high and solemn is what this one is called.
Well, thank you,
This
Mr.
is
Linex,
weird music.
for the 10 memberships. I appreciate it. Sorry for the
Again, a lot of
delayed
these sound
shout
like
out.
video game boss fights. Doesn't this sound like a specific story-based video game boss fight soundtrack? It totally does.
Let me get a zoom in on that face, by the way.
You're soft locked. So
What the fuck is my zoom in?
what is this?
Oh, what?
I don't know about this one. A music box high and solemn is what this one is called. This is weird music.
Anyways,
Based very
I'm gonna get a
weird.
zoom in. Fuck it, I don't care. I don't care enough.
I don't know if I feel like that one right now.
Okay.
With,
Extra
okay?
dented.
Yeah, like even if I wanted to continue with routine, apparently I didn't do it wrong. The puzzle just doesn't work. So if they patch it, I guess maybe we could go back someday. But at this point, to be honest, routine was a filler. Routine
was a
hey, let's
filler.
just do
What a
some
great way
variety
to
on
talk
this
about
one.
your
Let's get some like
channel.
a horror game in there or something for something different. We don't need to continue playing it. We
Okay,
have-
context, in case you don't know, because who the fuck cares about his night streams? DSP played a game called Routine. He did a puzzle, and he failed to solve the puzzle, and he apparently inputted a character. It was like input the code to like progress, and he inputted a character wrong. And that's why he couldn't progress. And today he's showing up saying, well, the game just bugged, dude.
tons to do. Like
So,
we got
that's the
Tainted
context.
Grail in the rotation now.
I don't need to
We
take
got
5
Power
minutes on a
Simulator 2 in the
pre-stream to
rotation
explain
now.
it to you.
Clear Obscure is back, so we've got things to do to focus on for the next week or two. And then January 9th is the next new game, which is Code Violet, is coming out on PlayStation.
Did he
So
rage quit?
if you
Yeah,
guys
he
want
rage quit.
that, we'll have more horror.
The game's
back in the
on indefinite hiatus because he couldn't solve the puzzle.
Okay.
Even though he claims he did, and now the game just bugged. Because someone left a comment saying, yeah, Phil, I love your
Metaphor, yeah, I mean,
videos,
eventually
and
I'd
I
love to
agree
play
with
Metaphor.
you.
Maybe
You
one
are
day
so
we can
cool.
Go play Metaphor.
Therefore, now in our
You know, right
reality that
now,
we are
there's just
creating,
no way I got
the game just bugged, and we cannot play it anymore. Because they have to patch it. They have to patch an invisible bug. Help.
Metaphor, yeah. I mean, eventually I would love to play Metaphor. Maybe one day we can go play Metaphor. Right now, there's just no way. I got too much going on. We're already in the midst of Expedition 33. That's my major RPG.
He just called Routine a filler game. We just called it a filler game 30 seconds ago. And he's saying he has no time for Metaphor? What the fuck you mean? We just played a filler game. And we already beat Claire Obscure. He's only playing it because Asmongold said it was good or whatever the fuck.
For now, I'm glad we're back.
We already beat that fucking game.
All year I've wanted to go back to it. So
we don't have time. I'm sorry we don't have time because I am not letting myself have time.
2026 rolls on. We'll see if we play Metaphor. I know that people were already asking for me to do Dragon Quest. Is it 7? The one that they're redoing with modern graphics. They want me to play that one. Like, well, I would play that. I've never played that one before.
Why do we have time to play that one? Because it's a new game. Remember when he told us like a week ago that he doesn't just play new games? He doesn't have to rely on new games. He doesn't need to like hype up new games and play them day one for people to watch him because everyone loves him now and the internet loves him and he gets a bunch of money. But we're going to skip a game that people have been asking for like 2 years. When the game came out? Last year to play a new game. That's not even a new game. It's a remake.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. They didn't care when it was new. Why are they going to care too?
Let me hear this again. What did the chat post say? What about going back to Rebirth? People suspect Remake Part 3 for Final Fantasy VII will be announced this summer. Hello, viewer that is asking for this. You don't actually care about this. That's basically what he's going to say.
No, HoboX, I don't think anyone cares about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. They didn't care when it was new.
I don't think anyone cares.
Why are they gonna
Person
care
who cares. Thank you. Why would you care? Person who is asking and cares?
Like, eventually, I need to play Lost Odyssey. At this point, it's a given I have to play it. Like, Lost Odyssey was the inspiration for Expedition 33.
Oh my god.
And I've said for years I wanted to play it.
For years. This guy's been talking about this fucking game forever.
A lot of the things we're doing right now, this optional, really difficult challenge stuff, is very similar to the really hard stuff in Expedition 33. Like, no lie, it's the same vein of difficulty. So
you just said the same game twice, but it's okay. I know what he means.
Yeah, I'd be down for
I know what he means.
Lost Odyssey at some point.
It's still kind of crazy to me that he's never played that game. That's apparently the game that inspired him to start his YouTube channel.
I don't think so, right? It's still an Xbox exclusive, isn't it? So in order to play it, would I have to dust off my Xbox Series X? Ugh.
What a hassle. He has to steal it away from Cat. What is this face? What the what are we... Never mind.
I agree, Garce. I love Lost Odyssey. I think it's an outstanding game, but it's very similar to where, like, it's very difficult.
No time to play Metaphor, though.
Out, and you have to learn strategy to beat them. Sometimes you have to do multiple runs at them to actually take them out. And sometimes you have to grind a ton in order to actually beat a boss. Spedgy, thank you for Canadian $6.99. That's our first super chat of the day. Spedgy says, Terminator No Fate is another fun indie that only takes 45 minutes to do a run if you want a quick, fun filler game. Everyone seems to be talking about this game right now. I'm down for it.
But I need your buy-in.
People are interested.
There you go.
I don't know if you want to see it this week, but I'd be down for it to check it out, you know, when we get a chance in the schedule.
Him pretending to care
because it seems like it's a game that right now is getting some buzz. Like, I guess it must have just come out, so everyone's kind of talking about it now.
Stolen credit card.
So thank you, Spedgy. It was $5.11 with that super chat. There we go. And then Red Eyes BDC just did a $5 super chat and says, "Damn, you're playing a lot of games. Your schedule's crazy." I know. I'm honestly kind of happy.
I agree with you.
Because if I didn't have a 7-day streaming week this week, I don't think that I would have gotten progress in anything. I'm playing too many games right now. The thing is, we're nearing the end of Pokemon. It looks like another 2 to 3 streams. We will finish the Pokemon Legends DLC, which is good because we need to move on to other stuff and play other games more. Games like Arc Raiders and Mega Bonk, I can just play those as much or as little as I want. Like, I'm not committed to having to play those 2-3 times a week because they're games that don't really have a narrative or an ending. You see, they're just kind of...
But I thought we don't have time to play anything. And that's the thing. Okay, so him saying 7-day streaming week, I think Tevin mentioned this yesterday or 2 days ago or whenever the hell. He doesn't actually stream more. It's just a 7-day streaming week because he did a 5-day streaming week. So he's not actually streaming more or any less. It's the same amount. He just spread it out differently. So him saying 7-day streaming week doesn't actually mean anything and doesn't actually accomplish anything quicker or slower because it's the same amount that he would have streamed anyways.
Play from time to time, but I don't have.
But it's just another marketing buzzword, marketing scheme.
Like, I only played it the once. I liked
awkward,
it a lot.
new viewer
I might even want to mention
buzzword
in my
for him to try and sell his streams.
Countdown. So I need to play more of it.
But it doesn't actually mean anything.
My year-end awards around now. But now I'm kind of held up because of Tainted Grail. I need to play that a few more times, I feel, before I make any kind of decisions. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes this week. But yeah, you're right. Like, I'm playing a ton of variety right now. And now, Call of Duty. I played Call of Duty on Christmas Eve. It went well, so I'm going to do a stream of that in a few nights.
Oh my god.
And give that a shot and see if it works
went
with
well.
the new setup. I might
Investor
actually do well, and it might be entertaining content again.
It might do
know.
well. What does that mean? Can you elaborate, sir? What does it might do well mean? Is that a beg? Like, that's basically a beg. If you were counting a beg counter right now, that's a beg.
Okay.
Okay. Hello? What the?
Is it really? Pringles fans says Tandy Grail is fun, but it's busted on PS5. Is it good on PC and bad on console? I wouldn't know. I'm only playing it on PC right now.
Do.
Let's try Dead Air. Oh, I'll agree, Garce. He says that Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is one of the worst Call of Duties in the last decade. I agree.
That's why we're playing it.
It's really the only FPS game right now to play because Battlefield's team-based and I don't play team-based.
Oh, he's lying
so it's
about
like
Battlefield again.
Nothing. And I played it on Christmas Eve and did well.
Really specific dented segment. I don't know why he says that about Battlefield. I mean, I know why he says it, but it's really dumb that he says it. That Battlefield is team-based, so you can't play it. Bro, I'm like, what? Like, I've been playing Battlefield alone for the longest time. Like, you don't need friends to play it. I'm making it sound like I have no friends. Fuck it. Me and my no friends play it. But it's like, you can play it alone. You straight up just can. It's like, you don't have to have a group of 4. You can just play it alone. Like, what?
And had a positive kill.
That's a weird cope. A weird, awkward cope that,
so now with this new setup, with this new
you cannot play Battlefield alone.
Like, much better.
Does he think every player who's playing Battlefield has a squad of 4?
Once a week. You know what I mean? Just for variety.
That's what he wants you to think, actually? Like, genuinely, he wants you to think that. Everyone who's playing Battlefield 6 currently
my favorite Call of Duty in the last 5 years
is a team of 4.
They release once a year. They're also samey. Huh? I don't remember them. I'm serious. Like, I know the worst one was Vanguard. It was so bad. The beta was so busted. I didn't even play the real game. The beta was, like, completely unfinished. The game's graphics were all glitched and shit. And I was like, why would I buy this game in a month when it runs like this in the beta a month beforehand? I mean, I'd be an idiot. So I didn't even buy the real game.
Wait, what game? What game?
I don't remember them. Released once a year. What was my favorite Call of Duty in the last 5 years? Beta was so busted, I didn't even play. It's like, I know the worst one was Vanguard.
Vanguard, okay, Vanguard. For now? What's the point of a non-podcast podcast if we just do this? Very fun. I'm having a blast.
Ghoul, I have no idea what you're talking about, nor do I care.
Ghoul?
Literally, your entire statement, your entire sentence makes no sense to me.
Okay, did you see Wolverine Doll made a tutorial about LARPing you? Why even respond to that? I think I saw the video. I didn't watch it, but I saw it like pop up. Like, why even respond to this? What a very strange thing to do. It's this video. It just came out today or yesterday. It's just a video. Why is he responding to this even? Just to say I have no idea what you're saying?
So, it must not affect me.
It must not affect me. Why would you say that?
Oh, no, I don't follow sports.
Chris Chan
I don't know anything
response.
about the Seahawks right now.
Yeah, let me just point out shit that bothers me. It doesn't even bother me.
I don't burp as much as
I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it doesn't bother me.
I don't know anything about the Seahawks right now. I don't burp as much as I used to. Have I made healthier choices that cut down on gassy insides? Well, number one, I used to burp a lot because I drank the seltzer water. It was carbonated, so the carbonation naturally made me burp more.
Naturally.
Now I just drink filtered water, so I don't burp as much. That's number one. Number two, I now have this. What I said is when I'm going to burp, I muted the mic. When I clear my throat,
that's not even true. That's straight up not true.
That drops the mic just like that, so you don't hear it. That's what it is. Much like if I have to snort or clear my throat, I'll go.
How often does he do this?
Just like that. That's the ease of use of having a mute button.
Rarely.
Awesome. I absolutely love it.
I love having a mute button. He said that the last time he had
Island
a mute
Ivan
button on his
says,
mic.
any plans to play Final Fantasy 8, 9, or 10? 9 and 10 I've played. 10 I played a long time ago on PS3. It was the HD remake. And I did almost a completionist run. Like, it was very close to being 100% run. I think the only thing I didn't do was get the suit of 9 or whatever. The only one I've never played as a YouTuber.
I'll take That's a Life of 500.
Final Fantasy I haven't played yet. And reason being,
For the
number one, I hate
two.
it.
Store wouldn't take your.
Oh my fucking
The
God.
story is atrocious, and if the story is bad, why do you want to play an RPG? And I don't know if it's ever really gotten a modern remake. I think it did at one point on console, but I just never got around to it. I wasn't too interested, nor was the audience, honestly. So maybe one day I would play 8 again, but I probably wouldn't play 9 or 10 because I've already played them and done pretty long, full runs of them. Spedgy with another super chat says you should check out Tomba. The game was great when PS1 came out. Watch a trailer for it. Why are people mentioning Tomba recently? Did it get re-released or something? Assuming then it's, it's out. It's just a platformer though, isn't it?
It's
From
just a
PS1 era.
platformer. Okay.
I think it's PS1 era platformer game, if I'm not mistaken.
And? That's not the question.
No, I do not play Ray Shadow Legends.
All right. No response. I'm not going to play it. Let's watch the trailer. Nothing. No response.
Why
I think
do
it's
I
a
snort? Because I have
platformer.
post-nasal drip. It's a medical condition.
Uh-oh.
Why do I snort? Because I have post-nasal drip. It's a medical condition. It's a condition where I have stuff dripping down the back of my sinuses into my throat. Clearing my throat doesn't fix it because it's at the back of my sinuses, not in the throat itself. So the only way to clear it out is to basically snort and clear the sinuses. If I don't, it actually makes me have a feeling of like a reflex, a bad reflex. And it's not that I have to sneeze, but it's more like massive discomfort is probably the best way to describe it. The only thing I can do is eventually try to swallow, but that's really just the reflex to clear it out. That's it. And sadly, there's nothing you can do about it. There's no real medication that solves post-nasal drip. It just exists.
Right.
I've heard of rare surgeries you can get that will actually work, but it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't affect me every day. It only affects me certain days depending
doesn't
on
affect
climate.
me. It doesn't affect him at
the
all.
dryness of the air and stuff like that.
He doesn't
Like
listen
right
to
now,
himself
I
ever,
love
so he obviously doesn't give a shit about the snorting. How many decades has it been? Almost 2 of DSP being made fun of for snorting.
But it's not bad, so it probably won't
Just
affect
lying.
me today.
I
but
need to
other
get a
days,
rare
like
surgery.
Bad, like hyper crazy drip. If I sneeze, it turns it on. So if I
Hyper
sneeze, like,
crazy
oh
drip.
no, now for like an hour or two, I'm gonna have this drip that's bothering me, and it really sucks then.
Legendary surgery. It's like an orange rarity. You could only find it in the blue chests. You gotta open the blue chest to get the orange rarity surgery. To fix the nose. The nose surgery.
They make over-the-counter medications. What is that? Like what? Besides a decongestant? Because it's not the problem is you're not congested. You understand? You're not congested, so you take a decongestant, it doesn't help it. I don't know, like, what are you supposed to take?
What are you supposed to take? DSP, this is like your thing. You haven't looked into this? Let me just lie and say it's a rare surgery. Only found
I
in
have
level
no idea how
60
many subs
plus
I gained in
areas.
2025. Like, normally in a given month, a normal month on DSP Gaming, I'd probably gain between 300 to 500 subscribers. Okay? Then with the Asmongold interview, I gained like 9,000 plus subs. But then what happened is a lot of people rushed in to subscribe, and then we're like, oh, actually, I just did it because everyone else was doing it. And now some of those people are unsubscribing.
No!
Whenever you get a flood of subscribers, then you get people who are like, oh, I was just bandwagoning, and now I'm not interested anymore.
Wow.
So now basically that's slowed down. Like, I really won't see how things are going to go until maybe like probably February of next year, because then you'll have the January, because everyone flooded in November, December. So now in January, there's going to be this slow, I'm not that interested,
Welcome.
unsub. So then probably February, things will get back to the normal growth, and we'll have to see what it is then. I don't know.
Yeah, man, as we all know, when you do a collaboration, everyone subscribes to you and then just unsubscribes the next day.
I don't know what that is.
And it's unrelated to your videos,
it's called demethyl,
or your spamming content, or you in general. It's just because they were brainwashed into subscribing. And somehow brainwashed into unsubscribing at the same time. Like right after they subscribed, somehow.
Thank you.
The master of learned helplessness.
Did I get
was a
attention
creature.
for my mishap all those years ago? Originally...
Thank you, Jordan Fade Away. Hold on, what is he talking about? Thank you for the 2. Yeah, for real. The feigning ignorance and all. All inclusive. All obtrusive.
Did I get attention for my mishap all those years ago?
May 1st?
Originally, it was negative attention. Then I leaned into the meme of making fun of myself, and then there was some positive attention. And then overall, it didn't really affect anything at all.
I like the quick retcon. Quick retcon, he now says that it was at first negative attention and then positive attention. But if you asked him this story like 5 months ago, he would have told you that he leaned into it right away. And everyone loved that he leaned into it and it was funny. but now it's a quick retcon, and it was negative at first. And he banned people for bringing it up and said he was scratching his leg.
Who liked my content stuck around.
Okay.
My haters just kept dumping on me. Like, nothing really changed in the long run. But that's
why
better
would
than,
anything
hey,
change?
Everything got ruined, right? So I was very lucky there.
This music, dude. It's like Kingdom Hearts fucking Agrabah.
You feel like you're in a bazaar. Again, this feels like video game music. This totally feels like a video game.
No, I gotta take back what I said now.
Right? An RPG.
But yeah, why would anything change though? Something would change because you jerked off on stream? You thought people would what? Like you more? Like, I don't understand what he meant by that. Unfortunately, nothing changed.
Well, we're gonna chill for a little bit
changed.
more.
You were known as the guy who jerked off on stream.
If you're here chilling and enjoying the vibe,
Beg!
this is gonna be a nice, fun RPG stream, and you're excited. Please give the stream a like. That will help the channel and add some engagement factor. Obviously,
a like will save the house.
Course of the stream.
Save the house.
That helps a ton. And when I'm playing a lengthy RPG like this, to have interaction with the audience just adds to the experience, makes it feel better.
Money?
And if, of course, you're enjoying the content in some way, if you're on YouTube, you can become a member. You can give some memberships to your fellow viewer, or you can do a super chat. If you're on Kick, you could give some kicks via the chat, or you could become a subscriber or give some.
He's not begging. He's just he's reminding you that you like the stream. That's all he's doing. It's not begging, it's business.
You can drop a tip. You can use the tips command in chat, which is !tip.
I am jacking it on stream.
And support the content. I appreciate it.
LP.
Oh no.
Have I tried Jamaican food? Well, I've had jerk chicken before.
Thank you, DL5.
And I've had like fried plantains and beans and stuff like that would be typical of Jamaican cuisine. Have I actually been to a Jamaican restaurant where all they serve is Jamaican food? No.
He does have a whale in the chat, though. That's Spleegee guy or Sploogee, whatever his name was. So there's already a whale here. Spedgy, that's the name. Let's see what happens.
Do I ever look back at gameplay videos when I was in Connecticut with nostalgia? These days, no. Like, we had all last year, we had DSP Throwback, which was a channel where I was restoring my missing or forgotten or broken playthroughs.
I'll never let him forget that. I'll never let anyone forget that. Him saying I was doing that. I was remastering, I was doing this. That whole throwbacks thing is a scam. He loves to take credit for it, but he didn't actually do anything.
I basically
it's
put
crazy.
It in full HD, fixing audio issues, things like that.
He was doing all of
that. Time, there was about 6 months where we were doing retro nights where we would go back and react to my old playthroughs, and we did ones like Heavy Rain, some of the actual like Connect stuff, some of the classics, and that was fun as heck. But at this point, basically what's happened is in the last year, I've become way more in demand as a guy who's going to do video game playthroughs or just chill.
I need to hear that again.
Heck. But at this point, basically what's happened is in the last year, I've become way more in demand as a guy who's going to do video game playthroughs or just...
What's his fucking channel at? Give me your channel. I've become way more in demand as a guy who's going to make... Hey, look, it's me. As a guy who's going to make video game playthroughs. Bro's getting 300 views. Daily Rap 300 views, 400 views, 190 views. Where's the demand? A whole lot of supply, not a lot of demand, if I do say so myself. What the fuck is this? My voice is dying. Huh? What are you talking about, bro?
Just chill rather than
chill. I'm the chill guy. I'm in demand as the chill guy.
Even though that's fun to do, the demand was much more that, hey, play this next game or jump into this project or just hang out with us rather than, oh, let's go, do retroactive reacting and stuff like that. So I focused more on that. And honestly, this year, 2025, has been my best year of content creation since the days when I was a big YouTuber.
Okay.
Like, no exaggeration.
It's my best year since my best year.
So I know basically I'm doing the right stuff, and I just need to stay the course. And that's what I'm
my best
do.
year since my last best year.
We'll go back
and really?
To the old stuff again. But for now, I think sticking with what we're doing is working. So let's keep that going.
Okay.
All right.
Let me buy some new toys.
Just gifted a whopping 20 memberships to the community.
The whale call worked.
YouTube.
Whoa.
Thank you so much, Boombox. Thank you so much. I just received a $20 tip. Let's get a nice
Whoa.
animation for that. Here we go.
What do you know? The whale call.
Keep on pushing in 2026, enjoying the variety of streams. Me too. I always said this. The key to my success over the years
Oh my God.
is that I don't have a wheelhouse of one thing that everyone wants to see. I'm a jack of all trades.
That doesn't
I'm a
make any
master of
sense.
pretty much none. Let's be
This doesn't make any sense, first of all, because the one thing he just, guys, not even fucking exaggerating. He just told us he is known as the gaming chill guy. Isn't that the one thing you're known for? In his own fucking twisted logic. He just told us that. And now he's telling us, I don't have one thing I'm known for. Huh?
honest. But I'm a jack of all trades.
I'm a jack of all
I can play a
trades.
game
I
like
can
Megabonk, but then I
eat
can
food
play a
on
chill
camera
RPG
and
like
play a
PlayStation
game.
33,
Whoa,
but then I
dude,
can
that's
play
crazy.
Call of Duty. Next thing you know, I'm playing Dark
Wait,
Souls.
no. He's even lamer than I thought. He's saying I can play Call of Duty and Expedition 33. What?
Because of that, there's always something fresh and new I'm doing.
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
exciting to come by and just hang out on any given day.
This
and
is
see
so
what we're up
dented.
to, right? Like, no lie. Take a look. This animation loop that I'm doing right now is what we started the month with.
What?
We're not even playing these games anymore. We're not playing.
I'm a jack of all trades because I can put a fucking stolen Samus Aran gif on my little LCD screen that I stole from PPP. Okay.
Metroid. We're not playing Truck Sim. We're doing all different stuff. So I'll have a completely different animation loop for January of new games. And by the end of January, how much you want to bet? We won't even be playing half those games anymore, right? But that's
Right.
the exciting thing.
That's so
about
exciting.
being a variety creator is
Variety
you just
creator
get a lot of fun
where
stuff
I
that
just
you're
play
doing.
video
You're never
games.
focused on only one.
And I beg
so
for
because
money.
of that, it always feels fresh and different and new and interesting.
Right.
Instead
Fresh
of
variety.
another day of grinding in this game. Another day of grinding in this game.
Isn't
I
that
can't
what you
stand that
do?
feeling, and I used to be like that back in the day when I was a competitive Street Fighter player. I felt that grinding aspect of it, like, oh, I got to practice Street Fighter today because then I got to go and I got to play against this person. I got to go to the tournament. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that mindset.
Nothing wrong
But
with
for
that
me, like
mindset. Dude, he's been doing the same thing for the past 17 years, and he's telling us that he's not doing the same thing for the past 17 years. He's telling all of the new, I forgot the name, Asmongold viewers, apparent Asmongold LARPers and shit that show up to his stream that he's trying to appeal to, that he hasn't really changed, but also he has changed. But it's like he's doing the same gaming shit for the past 17 years. Like the way he described that, I don't have to wake up and be like, oh, I'm grinding the same games and I'm playing the same games. But like he basically is doing that because he's been doing it for so long that he hates video games. So he is doing that.
And listen, there's
what are we saying?
Nothing wrong with that mindset.
Nothing wrong with
but
that.
for me, like I have much rather enjoyed hanging out with you and playing a variety of stuff than grinding at one thing and getting good at it. Just being honest.
What a crazy statement. I'd rather play
and quite frankly,
7
again,
video
I don't
games
think
at a
I would still
time
be
than
here
one.
today, making
Whoa.
content, being pertinent, having a following. If I had done that mentality of only stick to one thing and get good at it, I think I would have faded into obscurity and not cared anymore.
Like this doesn't
and
even make
done
any
stuff.
sense. This is extra dented the more I'm thinking about it because he just told us too, like what, 10 minutes ago that he couldn't play a certain game, Metaphor, because he doesn't have time to play it. But now he's telling you that he can play whatever he wants basically. So then why can't we play the game that you say we don't have time to play? I don't know.
Something
Who
else.
knows?
Instead, I love what I do every day.
Obviously. And by the way, Kat agrees with me. Fuck. Bye.
Bye.
What is my ideal body weight goal for 2026?
I'm skip.
Just
That's a
change.
skip. That's a fucking skip. I don't care.
86?
I really don't give a shit.
Do like I'm lifting. I just lifted all the boxes and brought them up myself.
Okay, wait, hold up. Wait, hold up.
Right? But basically, I don't want to become overweight and over that with fat.
We
and I
lifted
also don't want to
boxes.
become underweight because then you'd be like way too skinny. So I've known that that's my ideal body weight. The
We're
last time that I
fence-sitting
weighed
body
myself,
weight.
I was
We're
186.
fence-sitting body weight.
So I don't know. I guess we'll have to
I don't
see.
know. We're
But
fence-sitting.
do
We
I
have to
an ideal
see.
body weight? Not really.
Not really.
Like right now, I'm feeling great. I do have a little bit of fat left on me from, the years that I wasn't taking care of myself, but it's just not a lot anymore. And I'm feeling agile and I'm feeling energetic and I can do things that I couldn't do. Like I'm lifting big amounts. Like for example,
Thank you.
when I redid my
For
When
example.
internet was out, he FRBTCHD the Pixo didn't WRK.
Yeah, the LED little screen.
office,
But he's so
weeks ago,
variety, dude.
right?
Thank you.
I just brought everything up the stairs by myself.
Whoa, no way. Let me hear this 43-year-old say this again. I'm sorry, DL5.
My office a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Right? I just brought everything up the stairs by myself.
Whoa.
I didn't need any kind of, you know, what did they call pulley
A hand cart?
I didn't need any
hand cart
or anything. I just lifted all the
cart.
boxes, brought them up myself.
Whoa, he got bullied into not using the hand cart. No fucking way. Let's go.
When I redid my office a few weeks ago, right? I just brought everything up the stairs by myself. I didn't need any kind of, you know, what did they call pulley system. I didn't need any cart or anything. I just lifted all the boxes and brought them up myself. Because I've been working out, I could do that, you know? So, I've been feeling great. Absolutely great since I started working out. And I'm excited for the future. You know, what I need to do is bulk up muscle and tone now, you know? And then I'm good. And if I keep at it, not that I have to do it ridiculously religiously.
Oh, shit.
But if I do it regularly.
We're already preloading excuses.
At least, I'm going to be good moving forward. Because that was my problem, is my joints were starting to hurt bad. I was having issues with energy. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm in my 40s and I'm feeling like I'm 60, 70. Like, that's bad. I have the opportunity now to change it, and I turned it around, and now I'm feeling good.
This is proof
So,
bullying works.
do I have
Yeah.
ideal body weight?
DSP's
No.
like the epitome
now my goal
of that.
is
a little bit. Sometimes.
Make it a little bit of a better setup
With,
for
like,
me to work
tiny
out. My
things.
setup is bootleg as hell right now. It's just crammed into a room, and I want to.
Oh my god. I remember like a week ago, DSP was saying how professional his setup is. It was so professional. It was going to carry him through to the future. Everything was high tech, gourmet equipment. Everything was awesome. What does he say today? Let's hear how he calls the setup today.
Do I have an ideal body weight? No. Now my goal is to make it a little bit of a better setup for me to work out, because my setup is bootleg as hell right now.
He means the. Oh, okay. I got confused. My bad.
Clean out my house a bit.
I got
so I can make
pygnosis.
Maybe a formal.
Okay, we're done.
What's
We're
most
done.
important to
Moving
it's
on.
amazing now. Like I've done so many core exercises that now my back and my
The back is cured. I thought it was the Seattle Air. The Seattle Air cured the
you
back.
know what I mean? Like my
the
knees
back
are
disease.
hurting. Like I'm trying to sit up after being on the couch for like
The
half
back
an hour.
disease
my
10
back
years
is hurting
ago, but
bad.
now it's
That's not
the
good.
workout?
That's, you know, that's a bad sign. The joints. I told you guys for a while there, I was feeling like I was getting bad carpal tunnel feeling in my hands. I was getting numbness and shooting pain and stuff. That's awful. That's really bad. Bad signs. And since I've been working out now, it's going away. Like I'm not getting the numbness anymore. I don't have pain anymore. My hand is.
Wait,
feeling
but
a lot
how would
better.
working
It's still a
out
little
fix
bit tight,
that?
but it's way better than it was.
How does that make
So
any
I know I'm
sense?
doing the right stuff because my body overall is just feeling so much better.
How would lifting weights help carpal tunnel syndrome? I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid, but that doesn't sound right to me. He cured his back and
Your
his carpal
transformation
tunnel.
has been incredible. Any tips for people trimming off a few pounds? I've already said the tips. Step 1, you completely drop soda cold turkey. You will never
Cold
drink
turkey.
soda again. Stop drinking soda. Soda is the worst thing for your body. It's
This
pure
is a wings
calories that you
segment?
don't need and doesn't give you anything that you do need. And all it does is make you feel awful and add pounds. Get rid of soda immediately. Okay? Then, instead of craving things that are fatty, that are dairy, that are cheesy, that are oily, you got to crave protein. You got to switch your whole diet over to lean protein. Instead of eating fatty red meat, you eat turkey.
Okay.
Instead of eating fried chicken, you eat grilled chicken.
You eat 12 eggs
right?
on
Once you start
Christmas
making
Day.
these simple changes, you will immediately start seeing results. You will. Like within months, you will see huge results if you just do those simple changes I just explained.
Obviously.
Without even
Listen
doing
to
exercises
DSP
yet,
about
you'll
health
have
advice.
Just diet changes.
Health advice
will
from
change your
DSP.
life. And then once you see the little changes, then you could start working on other things because you're feeling better. You know, I wouldn't say to anyone who's like, you know, grossly overweight, oh, immediately hit the gym. No, that won't work. You got to make the small changes first, so now your life is improved. And then
Okay, dented.
either
I don't
eat
care. I'm moving on.
can't stop
I'm sorry.
themselves.
What's
wife and
raw
I are actually
fill?
going out.
What? Wife and I?
Stuff. If you don't buy them, you can't consume them, and then you'll only do better stuff.
Right. Don't buy chips because then you won't eat chips. That was the advice. Don't buy soda and then you won't drink soda.
How many times a week do I order DoorDash? Well, if I do a DSP Tries
segment
during a week, that's one. And then on my day off, I typically will order one meal. If my wife and I are actually going out that day, then 0. So minimum probably once for a DSP Tries it because I've been doing them weekly, sometimes twice.
That's a lie.
And of course, that's the problem. If you are someone who eats bad food all the time, then you're enabling yourself. If you have the delivery service and you're just ordering constantly, that's your enabling. Turn it off.
What? So
Seriously,
we enabled cat?
The app. Don't stop. If that's your problem, then get rid of it. You have to eliminate the temptation of doing the bad thing, because then if all you have are the options that are good, then you'll do the good options. Whatever is the easier thing to do is eventually what you're going to do, right? If you make it much easier to eat the unhealthy thing versus the healthy thing, you're going to eat the unhealthy thing. So make the healthy thing the easier option, and that's what you'll select most of the time. If you're going to eat the bad thing, make the bad thing the reward.
Healthy things? Oh,
so
wait, we're already preloading an excuse.
Wow, I just went 5 days and I didn't eat any fast food. On day 6, your reward is to have a piece of fast food.
What?
But then you got to go back to eating the healthy again. You see? If you make it an association that the thing that's the splurge, the junk food, the fast food is a reward, that's a rarity, your body gets used to it. And then you actually won't crave it as much. Again, I told you, I weaned myself off of red meat. I weaned myself off of shellfish.
This is like 12 years ago.
Foods by just not eating them. Once I stopped having them in my diet, my body didn't crave them anymore. So now if I go to a restaurant...
Okay, this doesn't make any sense with his own twisted logic, because he tells us he eats out once or twice a week, DoorDash. But now he's saying, give yourself also a reward. If you don't eat for 5 days fast food, then you can order fast food. So with that logic, like he ordered once a week DoorDash anyways, which is a lie. First of all, he orders way more than that. But DSP orders once a week, let's say, anyways. But then now he's going to order more because he views it as a reward. So it's actually 2 to 3 times a week now with his own logic. So it's like, was he lying when he said it the first time?
And that restaurant has steak,
or is he lying
burgers,
the second
ribs,
time?
Or grilled or barbecue chicken. I always gravitate towards the barbecue
I'm falling
chicken.
for the
That's what I want.
pignosis. I don't know.
I literally said, that red meat. I want chicken. That's what I crave now. Because that's what I eat. That's regularly in my diet. It's what my body wants now. Doesn't want the other fatty
really
meats.
stupid.
It doesn't want the high acid meats because I weaned off of them.
This is really stupid. Red meat will inflate his toe to the point of it hurting because he has gout. And he's trying to act like he's so cool and mature for not wanting red meat anymore. It's like, brother, if you eat it, you're going to go in pain. Whatever. Fuck it.
Someone tipped $2 says I should start a TikTok. No. Thanks for $2. All right,
dude,
we're gonna get started.
Aren't I so cool for like not eating the thing that'll hurt me?
Thank you guys for the early support. I mean, outstanding early support already. That is amazing. Very, very good stuff. Okay.
Oh my fucking god. These lip smacks.
Okay. That almost sounds like Mario Galaxy, that song. Okay. What's up, Satan? How are you? Okay.
That's pretty good.
Let's get set up.
Let's get set up.
Okay,
How long was this not a pre-stream?
The monitor, I need to change the lighting.
40 fucking minutes. 40 fucking bullshit minutes of wasting time.
That feels comfortable.
And now we're explaining what we're going to do. I am going to set up my controller here and then turn my head 45 degrees. Move the monitor closer to my face. This is like the extra DLC wasted time segment where he needs to explain everything he's doing. Why didn't he do this already? Like, this is the thing you're doing. Why didn't we already do this? Who knows? It's a mystery. He loves his job.
We are?
How come when we're being such a variety content creator, some of the variety we can't take out is this?
Looking good, right? Good angle.
Why can't this be eliminated from the variety? If you're being such a cool, fun, positive streamer, why can't we remove the bullshit wasted time? That kind of sounds like the same thing every day. He does it every day. How come we can't get rid of that fucking redundancy?
Adjust it on the fly as I play. What light theme today? I think it was like fire, simulated flames or something. Just something different. I've been doing so many winter-themed, Christmas-themed things in the last month. I said, today I'll just do something different. I haven't done in a while. So I just tossed it up there.
I'm still in the Christmas mood, brother. In the
Does Expedition
Christmas
every
spirit.
33 have a good... I just tossed it up there. Does Expedition every 33 have a good story? Yeah, but it's a sad story. Just to forewarn you, it's great, but it's sad at the same time. Alex from Phoenix, thank you for $5.
Totally real viewer.
Store wouldn't take your stolen credit card.
He says, let's make the DSP fan base the fittest on all of YouTube. Let's have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Alex, for $5. I appreciate that very much. I got an anonymous dollar tip that said some nonsense about something. I don't even know. Thanks for YouTube.
Happened?
Let's have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Alex, for $5. I appreciate that very much. I got an anonymous dollar tip that said some nonsense about something. I don't even know. Thanks for $1. Okay. All right, let me get the lights off.
Nonsense about something.
Then we're gonna get started.
Who knows what that said? How long have I been streaming? Oh, almost 2 hours, really?
Like I said, we need to find optional dungeons and things to do now, because I could not defeat the dragon. We tried. It kicked our butts. We're not ready for that yet. All right? We will go back to it eventually, because I want to beat all the content. But, I know when to say, hey, okay, I got my butt slapped around. It's time to try other stuff and level up.
Isn't it crazy how much little time we have to stream games?
Okay, here we go.
Look how much fucking time we wasted.
Head up school, la 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 la. All right. Fuck you, you dumb fucking retard.
I shouldn't have said that. Okay, are we done? Burnell, is this it? Can I move on? I'm so glad we wasted an hour of people's time, even though we don't have time to play games anymore.
Here we go.
How exciting. I'm just going to wait till he starts recording.
Press the any button.
As soon as he starts recording, I'm out of here.
I forgot about this. Cool.
Cool.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Claire Obscure. Okay, we'll do the stream from yesterday, and then we're out of here. Not the whole thing. Not the whole thing. Just the pre-stream.
Then we're going to talk about the future, the awesome week that we have.
How exciting! That was a super lit.
Tries it to figure out.
Not
and
level
a
one.
A lot more fun, chill
level
vibes.
1.
It's going to be a great start to the final week of 2025. All this and more on today. Welcome to the show, and welcome back. First of all,
so this is from yesterday, December 27th, 2025.
Even say anything, I just want to say I really hope that you and yours had a great Christmas, a happy holiday, whatever it is you celebrate. A few days there where I wasn't around, I hope that you really enjoyed them. I hope you got everything that you wanted. And, it's not just about physical things and belongings. It's about emotions and vibes and just being together with those you care most about. For me, that's literally what those few days were there, was spending time with my wife and Jasper Kitty and being able to relax and just enjoy the holiday without having pressure about
if he
work
called
or
his
anything
parents
like that. So I hope that all of you had that. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that so many people get wrapped up in the commercialism of it and saying, oh, did I get a physical gift from someone? It's not really about that. A lot of people don't seem to get it. But I cherish these days.
You must have watched
older,
the Grinch live action movie
more than anything else. I would much rather have a whole day with my wife to just relax.
It's about
than get some kind
spending
of physical,
time with each other. Thanks, fucking Dora, man. What the fuck? Who are you?
So certainly in that regard, I hope that you all got what you want.
The lip smacker. Okay? That's who he is.
So today is Saturday, the 27th of December, 2025. I'm, of course, DSP. Welcome back. I'm excited for a full and fun, awesome week here on the channel. And what I mean by that is this is a jam-packed load.
A fun, awesome week? What do I mean by that? Thanks, Burnell. I'm skipping that shit.
Hoop Joe.
What do I mean by fun week streaming? Huh?
Step by step.
Who knows? Who could ever guess?
So everyone gets all caught up, and you're well aware of what's going on in case you missed anything. Because, I get it. Everyone's busy during the holidays. You likely were too busy to even watch a single video on this channel.
Hey, guys, let's have a great stream. Now, what do I mean by that?
With your family and friends, right? I get it. So let's get you caught up, see if you're interested in anything that went down, shall we? So let's start with Christmas Eve. Back on Wednesday, okay? On Christmas Eve, I only did one stream. It was a half-day stream, and the purpose was just to kind of hang out. I didn't really care about putting out any particular kind of content or whatever, but I had a couple things in mind. I wanted to chill and talk about the holiday.
Played Black Ops,
and I wanted to do a test of my new equipment. Now that I actually have a actual high-end gaming keyboard that's rated very highly, an actual gaming mouse that's rated very highly.
No way. His last gaming keyboard was like $200. His last gaming mouse was a lot of money also. But now because he bought 2 new ones that are, I don't even know, $250, now it's highly rated game. What the fuck?
Surround sound in my headphones.
He already had expensive keyboard and mouse.
7 for about 2 hours on Christmas Eve.
But he has
and we
headphones
basically
now,
played
dude.
a lot of the
No
holiday-themed maps.
Epic.
They had turned Hijack,
Lip
the
smack.
stage where you're just on the yacht, into Sleigh Jack, where you're still on the yacht, but you're in the sky being pulled by Santa's
he acts like
giant
the
reindeer,
last
and
shit
there's all
he
these
had
festive
was
decorations
terrible.
and everything around it. I
It's
played
like
that for about an
$200
hour,
fucking keyboard.
and then for
Yeah,
the
man.
final hour,
Now my
I basically
keyboard
did
is
the randomized
cool.
playlist.
My last one was only $200.
And here's what I found. It didn't matter if I was using an LMG, an assault rifle, running around with the knife, or whatever. I had dramatically improved results. It wasn't just like a slight improvement.
43 years
No,
old.
it was dramatically improved. I'm not kidding you. If you go back and look,
skill-based
I believe
matchmaking.
besides one
43
match
years old.
that I joined, I
Let's
think
go.
in progress, every single match I had a positive kill-death ratio, which is what it used to be like when I played Call of Duty. Last few years,
No
I've
way,
always had a
dude.
positive kill-death ratio.
He was the
most of
smartest
time,
kid in
and
the
it was
special
only this
class.
one, Black Ops 7, that
That's
all
crazy.
of a sudden, I just couldn't kill anything. Everyone would somehow insta-kill me, but I would fill them with bullets. They'd still survive with a tiny bit of health left. It didn't seem to make sense. So basically, it seems like with the new mouse and keyboard on PC, I have more precise and accurate aim, and it's allowing me to get the kill. In fact, there was a bunch of times when I think I actually was accurately able to get headshots when previously it was too hard for me to really aim. And, I mean, to be honest...
I need to hear that again. Let me hear that again.
And it's allowing me to get the kill. In fact, there was a bunch of times when I think I actually was accurately able to get headshots when previously it was too hard for me to really aim.
That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, to be honest, it's because I got better stuff, you know?
You know what? I'm petty enough that I'm gonna go back. Let's watch him play Black Ops 6. Let's hear the dumb bullshit he was saying when playing Black Ops 6. I'm very curious.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing something unprecedented. I changed my night stream to play a little bit of
Oh,
Call
did
of
he
Duty.
not have a keyboard yet? I don't think he had a keyboard yet. God damn it. He was using a controller. Okay, hold on. Let's go to like part 86.
Well, everyone, welcome back to Black Ops 6. It's been quite some time
Oh my
since I
God,
played
this is
game.
scary.
Probably over 2 weeks. And tonight, we're doing joint operations to start. And it didn't fire.
God damn it. It's not like showing me his fucking stupid keyboard, but I think he is using one. What's like the first part that he was using a keyboard? Actually, I could probably just search that. Keyboard. Here it is.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome
Good
to the
evening,
impromptu
everyone.
stream
Listen
of
to how
Call of
epic
Black
this
Ops
keyboard was. Listen to how fucking cool and baller this keyboard was.
6. And if you're wondering, why is Phil playing Black Ops 6 out of nowhere when
This
he
is
had planned to
a
play
year
chill
ago,
game like
straight
Flight
up.
Simulator? It's because, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in history, tonight we are playing Call of Duty on keyboard and mouse with my new setup. The gaming, well, it's not really a gaming desk. It's more like a rolling portable PC desk. Just arrived, and I've got my keyboard and mouse up here, and we're going to play it in a different method. I have no idea how this is going to work, if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a shot tonight. First time in ages. All right, let's take a look here. So, what do we want to do? Maybe we'll just start with Newtown to have fun. Let's just start with Newtown. We'll do a match Newtown. I'm not going to lead the challenges. I really don't give a shit.
Oh my God.
Okay, I really don't.
Transcript,
So-
transcript. Please save me. Aim. Let's look up aim.
Let's see how this goes.
Let's see.
Melee weapons. Melee weapon. Can I? Fucking nonsense. It has nothing to do with me aiming. The game itself is just fucking terrible.
The game is bad.
It's cartoony bullshit instead of being realistic.
Huh. Funny how he's not blaming the mouse and keyboard there. I thought the mouse and keyboard was trash.
I fired on him first and I died instantly. Your game is terrible.
Damn.
Terrible fucking garbage.
Funny how he's not blaming the keyboard, right? Right?
Previously,
Now
did
it's
I have
epic.
good equipment. I mean, I did. The stuff that I was using was Logitech. Wireless
Logitech.
keyboard and mouse,
Okay, how
which
much
is
was
fine,
that? It was
but
fine.
The stuff I bought now is like pro level, like people pros.
Pro
use this
level.
Ass-off keyboard. You know, people use this Razer V3 mouse for actual tournament play.
Okay, DSP, are you going to a
And
tournament?
immediately I'm seeing results. So
I'm seeing
not to say
results.
that I'm looking to be good at Call of Duty. I'm not.
No one
But
uses
man, I'm
Logitech, you
disappointed that
see?
This year, I
No
couldn't
one
get
uses
anything
that.
Going. It didn't make sense that for
People
some bizarre
use the
reason,
Razer.
I couldn't kill anyone in the game, despite the fact that I would get the drop on them 9 times out of 10, and they would still just turn and insta-kill me. So I hate to say it, but sadly,
still
the game
happens,
is
by the
kind of
way.
busted. It seems like everyone's playing on
the game's
D-pad.
broken. Wait a minute. So the last time he got a new keyboard, the game was busted. Listen to this
It's
shit.
terrible, and the connections are terrible.
Wait.
Straight in a line into the guy, and I got instantly downed. Again, it's the game sucks ass, and the fucking hit detection's terrible, and the connections are terrible.
Why the fuck are we buying a new keyboard and a new mouse to play a game that's terrible anyway? Because the last time he bought a new thing, the game was terrible. Now he bought a new thing, the game is terrible. The fuck are we doing? Why are you wasting so much
I would
fucking
get the drop
stupid
on them
money?
9 times out of 10, and they would still just turn and insta-kill me. So I hate to say it, but Sadly, the
now.
game is kind of busted. It seems
Busted.
like everyone's
The
playing
game's
on
busted,
gamepad
dude.
because when you play this game on gamepad, you get aim assist. And the aim assist is what everyone is using to get kills rather than actually aiming. They're just, relying on the crutch. Well, I'm not using the crutch. I'm actually trying to use skill, and now I have the equipment to actually get it done. So
I'm trying to use skill,
it seemed
dude.
like those that were here enjoyed themselves. It wasn't a huge crowd because it was Christmas Eve, but the views on the videos are pretty decent. And I'm curious to ask everyone if now I'm actually going to be able to do better because I actually have the equipment to do so.
Wait a minute. Okay. Again, follow the logic. DSP when using a controller, right? I'm going to go to part 1. Part 1, and I'm going to look at the transcript and see game is busted. Let's see busted. No busted. Okay. What about game? He's going to say the game is bad. I'm looking forward to that. Let's see. Maybe not in part 1. Oh, here it is. What a great game.
What the? It was did you see that? It was showing damage indication to my front left. The guy was shooting me from behind. What a great game.
What a great game. Let's see. Let's see this one. This is him using the crutch, by the way.
Wow, I turned and was completely out of the line of sight, and the game's shitty netcode says, no, you were still in the doorway and gave him a kill.
It's weird how the game was also shitty when he was using the crutch and not skill. This is him not using skill, his own words.
Ratio, I gotta get used to the game again. This gun has terrible time to fire.
What happened? I thought the crutch was not skill. Why can't we find the skill with the crutch?
Okay.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that fucking weird? I'm spending way too long doing this, but it's okay.
Without cheating, per se.
We do a bit of trolling.
Would you be interested in seeing Call of Duty Black Ops 7 in the rotation a bit? Now, I'm not saying we're going to be playing it several times a week. Maybe once a week.
Game
maybe
sucks
twice
with the
tops,
crutch.
like a late night
Game sucks with a $200 keyboard.
Because right now,
Game sucks with a $300 keyboard.
Single-player games and Arc Raiders, which isn't really competitive multiplayer per se. Extraction shooter is very different than a head-to-head competition. So, I honestly would like your feedback on that over the next several days, because I'm not going to do it right away, but potentially we could bring Call of Duty back into the mix for a stream or two if people would show up and engage and support with that content, knowing that I'm not just going to suck at it nonstop.
Hey,
the reason we stopped playing it was because people just didn't care.
We were checking out his Call of Duty.
You're not enjoying yourself because you're getting dominated. The game doesn't seem to be going your way, and we're not enjoying it either. So stop. So I did, and that was a few weeks ago, you know? Okay, so
these lip smacks, man.
That was Christmas Eve, and then when I basically signed off and adjourned saying, you know, happy holidays to everyone, I went downstairs to spend time with my wife, and the first thing we did is we ordered food, and we had a dilemma. The dilemma is this. Up to this year, basically every single year we would order Chinese food on Christmas Eve. It was kind of a tradition. Why? Well, number one, Asian restaurants are open for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, because they don't celebrate Christmas typically in Asia. And because
the real answer is
based on the
from
movie
a
Christmas
movie.
Story
Yeah,
of ordering
that's
Chinese
the real
food
answer.
on or around Christmas. So
wow.
The problem was the Chinese place that we had used previously, which we really, really liked, we had it a few months ago, and it was terrible. We think that it has new ownership now, or maybe the person who was the cook retired.
We think, or maybe. What the fuck? Why are you Why are you writing fan fiction for like a restaurant? Because you didn't like it one day.
The food was awful. And we're like, well, we're not going to go there anymore. What do we want to do?
Okay, we're not going to go there anymore because we think that the ownership changed and the chef died, or whatever he said. The chef ran away.
So my wife just couldn't.
The chef got loose.
We're like, let's just do something completely random.
Let's just write some fan fiction instead of going to the restaurant and seeing.
We started actually looking through like the order history, and I said, you know, let's do something we've already done. And she says, well, what about that place that you tried? And you said you absolutely loved it, but I didn't get it that time. And the place we actually ordered from, of all places, was Shake and Go, which is the local place that does burgers, wraps, sandwiches, shakes, fries, and sides, and stuff like that. But they're a local place. They are not some kind of a giant national chain.
Oh, my God.
I ended up getting a nice big Texas burger with a side of onion rings. My wife got a veggie burger with a side of potato fries. And it was absolutely amazing. Like, the food was great. She was blown away because she's only had a veggie burger a couple times. And she was curious, would it be good? And she loved it. She absolutely loved this veggie burger.
Thanks for telling me this.
So that was
I'm so glad I know.
Food. And then that night, we sat down and relaxed and watched a few Christmas movies.
Like a pet.
First, we watched Jingle All the Way.
She's like a fucking pet. This bothers me.
Would it be good? and she loved it. She absolutely
She loved it. I gave my dog a new type of fucking treat.
Veggie burger.
She fucking loved it, dude.
So that was our Christmas Eve.
It's the way he talks about her.
Really
She's
bad.
just a pet.
And then we
hate it.
watched A Christmas Story. Again, my dad's favorite Christmas movie.
Cool.
I love it, watching it every year.
Father-daughter.
Watch it together.
Father-daughter
and
Christmas
That was our
time.
Christmas Eve.
They're like siblings. The siblings Christmas
then-
hangout.
On Christmas Day, we had a lot planned. Okay? Multiple meals that we were cooking together. But other things that we wanted to do because I had the day off, essentially didn't have to work. And so we decided
Oh my
to
god.
get started, early in the morning, and we started cooking
Smacking.
our breakfast. Okay? So our breakfast is nothing crazy special. It's just that you have to understand we don't usually cook breakfast. Typically for me, my breakfast is a microwave.
Why are we
egg
downplaying
white
it already?
and turkey sausage sandwich with the black coffee. But for Christmas, we wanted to do something better. So we actually cooked like a bigger meal. My wife cooked a big thing of scrambled eggs. Like I think she made a whole dozen scrambled eggs.
12
She added milk, and
eggs.
she added
This is the part that I
seasoning and
heard.
stuff. We also had some turkey sausage
Stop.
with it, sausage links, and some waffles. Now, no, we didn't make homemade waffles. It would
No,
have
we
been too
didn't make
messy and too much to
waffles.
clean.
We made
So at the
homemade
beginning,
eggs. They bred the chickens
Instant
themselves.
waffles, okay?
Look at him downplay this. We wanted to do something special for Christmas, and he's
So at
already
the
laughing
beginning-
about it. I ended up getting smile pause. What's so funny?
Instant waffles,
Instant
okay?
waffles, because he got frozen waffles instead of making his own waffles. Like the only thing you made were eggs. But I don't know. Why are you downplaying it? Like that's just him, and this is how embarrassing he kind of is. He's trying to hype up a Christmas breakfast that he was planning with his wife, his apparent wife, for like a week and a half, while explaining it, downplaying it so that trolls don't make fun of him. It's him kind of downplaying it so that it's like not as cool to make fun of him for it, because yeah, man, we got frozen waffles.
So first of all, I'd like to show you
like
what
what
it looked like,
I really don't
but then
understand.
I want to tell you
what
about
the
a little
point
bit
of
of
doing that
disappointment.
is.
Okay? Although, all
Go
right,
eat
maybe
your
not
12
huge
eggs, man.
disappointment. Well, let me show you what I'm talking about, okay? Right?
Wait, what?
Okay? Although, what it looked like. But then I want to tell you about a little bit of disappointment, okay?
Disappointment.
Although, all right, maybe not huge disappointment.
Maybe not a
Let me
disappointment.
show
He
you.
realized what he said, and he doesn't want to say that about his wife and his special breakfast. And then here it is. Frozen waffles, frozen sausages, and then 12 eggs. 12 scrambled eggs. Why are we seeing this? I don't know. I don't know why he feels the need to even show this for a lady who's not a part of the content and for personal information that people shouldn't know. If this was Wings, can you imagine what he would be telling Wings? Why do we get to know all of this personal information? No, Wings. No, Wings. Why are you telling people
Morning
this?
breakfast.
That's
As you
him.
can see on holiday themed.
Why are we seeing this?
Because
it's just a cool
scrambled eggs
festive
on the
fun
right
thing.
with turkey sausage links, and on the left are instant waffles. They don't
It's funny
exactly
now.
look like the most appealing instant waffles,
funny
do
now.
they? Yeah. So what's funny is when I grew up, when I was a kid, Lego waffles were like the biggest thing. Or excuse
Paper
me, Eggo
plates,
waffles.
yep.
Lego my Eggo was the catchphrase, right?
What?
And I
okay.
remember, they're rounder waffles, and you put them in the toaster, and they had different flavors and stuff. So we wanted something different. I got cinnamon and brown sugar thick cut waffles. Like these are like double thick compared to regular waffles. I put them in the toaster.
I put him in the toaster.
That's how they came out. You see
Remember
how they're
that.
deformed.
Remember him saying I put it in the toaster, because he'll change that answer later.
So I'd like to know, what exactly did I do that was wrong? That the waffles were toasted on the outside and crispy. They were soft on the inside, like you would expect. But look how they deformed in the toaster. Is this just how they make them now? Are they so poor quality, made of low quality
Can we talk
ingredients,
about
they
the
don't
12
even retain
eggs?
their shape in the toaster?
A
They
dozen
just, like, disintegrate
eggs?
and deform?
That seems
I don't
more
know.
interesting.
I literally
to me.
haven't had
For two
Eggo
people.
waffles in probably 15 years, maybe 20. So I don't know what they're like anymore. But this is the first time having them in a long time, and they just completely went in the toaster and went flat. So anyway, it tasted good. Like the actual flavor of these like cinnamon and
So it
brown
was
sugar waffles
good.
or whatever it was.
Why are we
they actually
complaining
tasted
about it?
great. And the fried eggs were great. And the sausage links were sausage links. They weren't spectacular, but they weren't bad.
They weren't
They were
good,
already,
but they weren't bad.
pre-cooked. You
It
just
was a
toss them
mixed
and you warm
bag.
them up. So this was our Christmas breakfast, and I made a deal with my wife.
I made
all
a
right?
deal
She
with my
said,
wife. This is great too, okay? Fucking pay attention, class.
My concern is it's Christmas Day. We have all this stuff we need to do. I don't want to be just like doing all work all day. It's Christmas Day. And I said, all right, so here's what we'll do. we're gonna do all this together, but I'll do all the cleaning. If you gotta cook, like if you gotta cook the scrambled eggs, you cook the scrambled eggs. I'll wash all the dishes and do all the cleaning after.
What dishes? What dishes? These are paper plates. Did you put these in the dishwasher? What does that mean? He put a few forks in the dishwasher. 2 forks and 2 knives. That's it. Honey, you make all the food. I'll clean the dishes. What the fuck? What dishes? What are you talking about?
Okay, so that's the deal that we made with each other.
Very cool deal. She got a raw deal there.
You know,
raw fill deal.
Frying pan. Well, actually, it was a big, like a more of a stir fry wok.
Good scam,
she
bitch.
Made eggs in.
Get scammed,
all the
bitch.
Utensils and everything after the meal. Luckily, I didn't have to.
Oh yeah, the
plates,
pans.
as you can see, we
the
have
2
holiday
pans
plates theme for the day. So there you go.
Run some hot water on them.
So after that, guess what we did? Well, we relaxed a little bit, and I played with Jasper Kitty. We had some of his favorite toys. Like for example,
how were the 12 eggs? Can we talk about the 12 eggs
like a
again?
Pole, but it's a little, plastic pole with a string, and on the end of the string there's streamers and feathers. He absolutely loves this toy. It's one of his favorites. Okay. So for a while I played with that with him, and he got all tired out, which was funny. And basically then we needed to do some house cleaning. Okay? And you might say, what the hell are you talking about? House cleaning on Christmas? Well, yeah. Like, my wife usually would do it all by herself.
Wait, what? Why
okay,
would you...
and
what?
There's an opportunity now I'm home, and I can help her with the house cleaning, so she's not doing it by herself. And
very awkward segment.
A lot of people might disagree with
my God.
When you're doing something with someone you love, it's just a lot more fun and meaningful than doing it by yourself, even if it's something you don't like. So, for example, house cleaning is typically something that you wouldn't enjoy. But if you do it with someone that you love, it at least feels like something better. Same thing, grocery shopping, shit like that. Doing it by yourself is boring. It feels like a tedious task. But if you share the responsibility, you do it with someone you care about, it feels different. So we ended up doing a bunch of house cleaning for like another hour and a half.
Okay. What's great about that is that DSP has now told us for the past, 2 years that he goes grocery shopping by himself. His wife doesn't even go with him anymore. So him saying that is really awkward because that's him like, I don't even know. It's like kind of a cope. Like, is he trying to convince her to go grocery shopping with him again? I don't know.
It wasn't that much, but at the same time, it was at least, we wanted to get it done so that way we could have the rest of our day to ourselves. So we did house cleaning for like an hour and a half. Cleaned floors,
I thought she wasn't even supposed to clean. He made her cook and she cleaned anyways. Honey, you cook, I'll do all the cleaning. She still cleaned anyways. What the hell? Burnell.
So I was like, well, now I want to take a shower and I want to get ready for the rest of our Christmas day. And I said, okay, do that. And I said, but I got nothing to do when you're, doing that, getting ready for the day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head into the office, and I have some new equipment that I got that I haven't had a single chance to really mess with or test yet. And I'd like to do that. And she's like, all right, fine. As long, you're not doing it when we're together, go for it. You're not doing anything else. You're waiting for me. So that's what I did. Okay. By the way, shout out to Mozzie, who was our first content. Again, joking. Weird. Lol. Welcome back. Well, thank you to Mozzie for very, very much. I hope that you show.
Skip.
And let's see here. All right, I received a $20 tip. This is our first post-Christmas tip. Let's get this up on the leaderboard. Hold on.
My ruin. His video was recorded at 2 p.m. FYI, she was getting ready for the day at 2
December 31st or January 1st. We're going to swap over to more.
Okay, really?
So I got a $20 wonderful break, Phil. I'm wishing you and your family a great new year. We'll see. We're continuing on with that. And for a $20 contribution, you can either name a Pokemon and have them be in the party, or specifically request that an already named Pokemon be in the party. And in this case, Frankie
remember when he told us he doesn't beg anymore?
Of our party for like 3 weeks.
Cool.
And it was me saying, hey, everyone, guess what? I'm actually now going to show you a first-person perspective of my studio for the first time. You've never seen it from this perspective before.
We have seen it from that
perspective
before.
And I showed, sitting right here, what my whole setup looked like. Both directions. I even spun around.
Whoa.
Behind me and everything.
No way.
And then I said, all right, so that was a tech test. I want to hear your feedback. And some of the people who watched the video totally 100% understood it. They knew exactly what it was. And others apparently were so befuddled.
Oh, right. I didn't even fucking mention that. There was a comment, what the fuck is this? A man showing his setup. Wait, where's that one comment? Did he delete it? No. Where is it? Okay, well, I can't find it. There was a comment saying, oh, right here. What the heck is this video? This is kind of weird, especially after already making a setup tour video. He responds, this is a tech test video. You do realize it's not from my webcam, right? What? What is that response even? What does that even mean? It's not for my webcams, so it's not the same? Like, what? It's fucking great, man.
They had no idea what they were watching, and they just scratched their heads in utter confusion. Okay? Because some people were like, well, I don't get it because you already showed a tour of your setup last week. You had a big segment of a level 1 podcast where you showed us a series of photos and you showed the new studio. So are you just showing everything a second time? Like, I don't get it. No, it was a tech test.
A tech test.
You understand the concept of a tech test? A tech test is you do something arbitrary, but you do it with new technology to give it a comparison of the difference between what it used to be and what it is now.
Wait, what?
Because you're using the new technology. So, for example, what were the things that were new in that video? Number one, did you not even notice the perspective of the video?
What?
Did you notice that it wasn't this webcam? And it wasn't this webcam? Because
But DSP has done this before. Like, this is also something he did last year when he bought all the new toys that he bought last year before buying all the new toys that he bought this year. Setup stream. There was a stream that he did where he showed a bunch of fucking like photos of his setup in first person. Remember him bragging about tying his cables together? Like, that was also something he did, and it was a first person quote unquote photo of himself showing his room. It was the same bullshit.
it wasn't a webcam.
Okay. It's not a webcam, so it's
Ladies
different.
and gentlemen, I would like to present you to a new piece of equipment that I have here. Made by the same company that makes my key lights. Okay?
My key
this
lights.
is a versatile filming stick.
Versatile filming
Allow me to
stick.
show you.
Whoa.
So
why does he call it
pop
that?
right up, and what you can do is you can take
What
any
planet is he
kind of mobile
from?
device. Personally, I just use my phone, and you mount it right into it. Like
Wait,
so.
how is that a tech test?
And you can do it on the fly, although it helps if you secure it between your legs so that way it doesn't move all over the place when you do so.
Yeah, it's not a selfie stick.
And just
It's
like
a
that,
versatile
You got yourself a selfie
filming stick.
Okay.
Is that
It's
a piece of
incredibly
technology?
maneuverable.
I don't know if I would consider that a piece of technology. To be honest, it's kind of just like a mounting
You
device.
can aim it in tons of different directions. You can
Whoa.
even
He could have
extend
just held his phone out with his hand. How is that a new piece of
it
technology?
incredibly far away from you if you so
Whoa.
choose. Look how high it is. It's like I could touch my ceiling with this thing. Okay? But it's so secure and easy to use and
Yeah,
lightweight.
it's not a selfie
So,
stick. It's a
probably one of
versatile
the best
filming stick.
selfie sticks out there, at least.
Wait,
in my
now it's a
opinion,
selfie
what I've
stick.
seen for its maneuverability.
Okay.
In
Why did he
addition,
call it the
comes
first
with
thing
a
the first
built-in
time?
Bluetooth remote that syncs with your device, so you can start and stop recording without ever having to touch the device. Okay?
Whoa.
In addition to that,
Crazy technology.
it's not just a selfie stick. It's also a fold-out tripod.
Oh.
So what you can do
So it's not a selfie
is
stick.
you can set this up somewhere.
Because it has feet
Like,
on
let's
it.
say, for example, you're going to film at a location, or you're going to go.
Tech priests would kill for this versatile film projector
know.
emoji stick.
Yeah, the film projector stick. The filming stick. Thank you, Red Theory, for the
you at a
two.
restaurant, and you want a scene of you just sitting there.
Oh, is this him setting this up?
You're going to film at a location. Or
Is
you're
he
gonna
gonna film at a
I don't know,
location?
a food review at a restaurant, and you want a scene of you just sitting there, like at a certain angle or perspective, trying the food, or posing, or doing an intro. Maybe you're outside the restaurant and you're doing an intro right in front of the front doors. So you can use this tripod to set up, and the thing gets so tall. Just to show you, watch this. It's on the floor right now, and look how tall it is. It's above me.
Whoa.
So it actually goes to about, like, I think it's like 5.
So knowing
something crazy
Dark
like that.
Spadil, he is
Fully
never
extended.
gonna use this outside.
It's pretty darn awesome. Okay.
So
this
what's
thing
the
is incredibly
point of
versatile
that?
with What it can do.
It's versatile, but how versatile is it really if
And
you
as you
never
can
leave
see,
your room?
It's very easily collapsible.
The filming
Very
stick.
easily foldable. Very easily usable.
It's like he's selling it to me.
And very maneuverable. It's a great device. And by the way, it was
like
like
he's sponsored.
$30. Okay.
30
So
bucks.
number
For
one,
what?
it was a tech test of that.
To
Would
waste
this thing
money?
work, right? When hooked up with my phone, what would it look like? What would it sound like? Now wait a minute. That's right, because you might say, if you're gonna film when you're out and about,
Okay, it's really cringe too. Because nowhere in the video does he mention the selfie stick or does he mention the microphone on him. So you were just supposed to kind of notice that or care about that or whatever about that, because he himself doesn't mention it.
And you're going to do stuff like that. How would you capture the audio? Because obviously there's a speaker somewhere in your phone, but it's probably like down here at the bottom. If your phone is out here as you're doing selfie filming,
I can't wait for the next zoo vlog.
Voice? That's a perfectly valid thing to ask, because in general,
this is a
most
Dora
people
segment.
do stuff out and about do not use the phone.
Yeah, no shit. Oh my god.
Or if it did, there'd be insane.
Thanks, Dora. Thanks for explaining this.
Noise, and it just wouldn't sound good.
For the Jades in the chat.
What most people do is they use some kind of a microphone.
No way. That's
Enter
crazy. I didn't know that.
the Rode Micro wireless microphones. This is a set of microphones, not just one, that not wirelessly, but they charge via USB in this charger case. There they are. They're actually magnetic.
So we bought a
so
bunch of new toys again.
In the case to charge.
For what?
And all you do, it's just a little wireless microphone that you just take off as if you have like a pin or whatever, and you can attach it to whatever it is that you're currently wearing, like so. And now you have a portable microphone that's attached to you, and this thing comes with great software that actually uses noise isolation technology to cut out environmental noise.
I feel like my not a shill video is very relevant right here.
Just like this.
Why is he selling it to me?
If you didn't see it yet, go check out the video I made on Christmas and listen to my voice. It sounds beautiful. It's like
beautiful,
clear, and doesn't have any environmental noise at all, despite the fact that I had 2 fans going on in the room, and that's because the microphone is actually built.
Hey, Silent Assassin, you enjoying the beautiful voice?
Filming with a phone like this. It actually works because it has a USB-C adapter, and all you do is you plug it into the bottom of your phone like so. This activates the device and allows it to sync with your phone. And actually, it works with not 1, but 2 at once. So 2 different people can be talking and having
We're gonna get a hot
into the same
Catherine Burnell
at the same time. It also works at a great distance.
Phil Burnell Zoo stream.
These things still work. So that's pretty darn cool.
That's gonna be so exciting.
So at this point, all right, I think obviously you're kind of getting the idea here is that I want to make some different kinds of content in 2026. I just don't want to be only confined to this office. If I have ideas of something that I want to do, want to go out and about, maybe
it's a tease for next year.
Walk through
more things that he's never gonna do.
I used to go places, man. I used to have a little handycam thing that I would walk around with and record. I haven't had that in a million years, but now I have much better technology.
Wait, what about the trolls though?
So the tech test.
His excuse for not doing that for the past 10, 12 years is that there's trolls and he doesn't want to show them where he is or do anything that involves him going outside. What happened to that? Is it just gone?
I would argue
the internet likes him now.
Successful. If you take a look at the visuals, if you listen to the audio, it all looked and sounded good. However, it's not perfect yet. Okay, allow me to explain.
God.
So I used that tech test opportunity to test at various different qualities. What you may not be aware is that I didn't film that video once. I filmed it 3 times. I tried it with 3 different qualities because my phone does 3 different qualities. It does 720p, 1080p, and 4K. The 720p looked fine and actually recorded the smoothest, but it's 720p and no one really...
Okay, right.
It's not 60 frames.
720p looks the worst, 1080p is in the middle, and 4K looks the best. What the fuck are we gonna say there?
It pixelates and blurs a bit, and it never truly does 60 frames. So this is basically outdated, but that's because it's about a 3-year-old phone.
Oh, great. We're going to need to buy a new phone.
Next year, I'm due for an upgrade.
Oh,
I've almost paid off this phone. And so when I fully pay it off, likely I'm going to go see what the new offerings are that they have. And I'm probably going to get the latest and greatest model, which probably will have better video quality and the like. But for now, I would say...
Why not just buy a camera? That's cheaper.
With this particular phone model, it's pretty good.
Why not just buy a cheaper camera?
The test video that I did that you saw was 1080p, supposedly...
What a guy. What a strange guy.
For the audio quality that I got from the Rode mics and the visual that I got just on a first attempt, I thought that was damn good. At least most people who knew and understood what the tech test was loved it. Others who sat there scratching their heads, why did he make this video? Why is he showing his tech again? You know, it's like, you know.
You know, the real question is, why did he call it DSP's Christmas surprise? As if like his appearance on Christmas is like something to be celebrated. Why is, can I ask that question, DSP? Why is it a Christmas surprise? A 5-minute video of you, old man, staring at your phone? That's my question. Because I don't know why that's a thing.
The people who knock two rocks together to start a
He
fire
assumes you love him that much.
So you can't really make everyone understand what you're going for. I didn't want to be that obvious. I just wanted people to see the video as like a surprise. Like, whoa, he's filming from a different perspective. Whoa, it sounds interesting. This is cool. You know? So, there you go. Pretty cool, right? And I had a great time testing this equipment. I was only in here for like maybe 30 minutes doing that.
This is for the trolls, the troll segment.
So, obviously.
Wait a minute. He was in here for 30 minutes. Hold up. Hold up. How long did he say he was here? At the beginning of this? Whoops.
Actually a tech. What is going on, everyone? DSP here, and Merry Christmas. I hope that you and yours are having a great holiday. I am as well. In fact, I've had a lot of fun holiday festivities already. Last night, watched a bunch of movies with my wife. This morning, had an amazing breakfast. I'm going to be back on Saturday morning to tell you all about this on the Level 1 podcast. You might be saying, what the heck is this video? This is kind of weird. Well, yeah, it is weird because I wasn't planning on doing this today, but I just so happened to find myself with a little bit of extra time to mess around as my wife is getting ready for the rest of today. And as that's happening, I said, I'm going to try some of my new equipment. So, as you can see,
does he not say it in this?
Perspective, isn't it?
Interesting, because in this, he said his wife was going to take a 5-minute quick shower. And so he was going to go to his room for 5 minutes to do a quick video. And then now he's saying he was in here for 30 minutes. Just something I noticed.
New next year.
Little autistic hyperfixation that I noticed.
And to be frank with you, asking me isn't going to help because since I don't know, and as you know, if I were to do anything with this, I would not tell you ahead of time anyway. I would want it always to be a surprise so no one can mess with it. I think you understand what I mean by that. So we shall elaborate. We shall see what happens and how things go moving forward. But I'm excited to be able to maybe make a new kind of content for you. Okay? I hope that makes sense.
Sounds good.
Look at this guy.
Wrong one.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
So, good stuff there, folks. That was what I did early on at Christmas. But now let me continue to tell you about the rest of my day. But before we do that, it looks like detractors that they just mentioned constantly.
Detractors? What?
I'm smacking my lips, by the way.
Oh.
I hope you guys like it. Yes, it's the new pet peeve of the detractors that they just mentioned constantly that I smack my lips, even though I don't. I
don't do it. Even though I don't smack my lips, bruh.
Every time that I see it, I laugh at it, I accentuate it, and I ban them as soon as I see it in chat. Because I think
every time I see it, I laugh and I accentuate it. You accentuate the lip smacking that you just said you don't do. How does that make sense?
That they're morons, and again,
it's funny. It's funny.
They have to
what?
Something to act like it's the new big complaint and problem with my content. So now it's lip smacking is the problem with my content. I want you to think about this. They've run out of anything to say of any significance or importance.
Right.
The new thing that's wrong with DSP's content is lip smacking. I want you to think about that.
Oh my lord.
Okay. So what's up, everyone? Some more people have joined. Who do we got here today?
I don't do it, but I accentuate it.
Who do we got?
The thing that I don't do.
Skyo, how you doing? Magnificent Bastard. That's a cool name.
That was his like reaction to the snorting, by the way. The snorting. He doesn't care because he doesn't listen to himself back. He doesn't watch these videos. Could you imagine? He just did it, by the way.
Smack it up. Oh, I will smack it up. Timmy Truck. Who else? Hype gone quick. Oh, he thinks the hype's gone. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, right. And more. Garce is here. What's up, Garce? How you doing? Cooked food and some of the recipes.
Food? We're on a food segment.
Some of the videos we watch are very interesting. Some videos of people who they try to recreate the way of living of how it was with early colonial times here in the United States. So they try to show you this is how people live. This is the tools they use. This is how they cooked food and some of the recipes that they would eat back then. It's fascinating stuff. We just stumbled upon a couple of channels like that on YouTube and started watching the content on Christmas Day, and it was pretty entertaining and chill. And then next thing you know, before you knew, it was dinner time. Okay? So for dinner this year,
dinner time, ring the dinner bell.
Spiral ham. And the spiral ham has to cook for about 2.5 hours in the oven. It's already cooked.
Who cooked it?
But you're trying to warm the whole thing through. you're trying to get the meat to essentially be so well done, it's falling right off the bone. And so to do that, you have
Pre-cooked
to
meal.
undo the ham, like unpackage it from all of its wrappings, plastic and everything. You put it into a baking pan.
Hey, Chody
Okay,
Taint,
face
what's
down.
up?
The cut side has to be down with the
Welcome.
pan. And then you have to fill the pan with about a ½ inch of water. And the reason you do that is if you don't do that and you cook it, the ham will begin to dry out. But if you put the water there, the water technically steams and boils, and the ham is cooking and steaming at the same time, and it becomes insanely juicy. Okay?
Why
So
didn't
you
I
cover
skip
in-
this? I should have
Even
skipped
on my
this.
days off, typically we're going out grocery shopping or doing other things. This day we were with him all day, and he just loved the fact that his parents were with him all day long. We gave him multiple kinds of treats, these
His
little
cat, by
bonker,
the way.
crunchy treat things.
His
And later on
cat.
in the day we gave him wet food. He absolutely loved it, getting
His
all the
parents.
attention and snuggles that he
The
wanted.
cat
all day
is with
long.
his
So
parents.
for him, it was like the best Christmas day ever too. Okay, about I would say
Very nice, very nice.
about
Lip smack.
half an hour before the ham was going to be ready, my wife made the homemade mashed potatoes. So golden potatoes that she, skinned. Well, partially skinned. She didn't fully skin them. She cut the eyes off because we like having some of the skin in the mashed potatoes. It's actually tasty. We tossed those into in the water,
Who's
boiled them up,
we?
and then she mashed them and she added.
She
I don't even
mashed
know what
them.
she put.
She
in, 'cause I
mashed
wasn't
them.
actually really
She
paying
skinned
attention
them,
on
but
it.
we put
But
them
she
in
made them great.
the
They were fluffy.
in the oven.
They were tasty. They had seasoning in them. No cheese though.
Remember when he
Just
said
mashed
she was going to
potatoes,
cook all the
ripped
food and
with,
he was going to
some
clean
seasoning in
everything?
them.
And then
It
immediately
tasted
after, he
absolutely
told us
amazing.
that they
I think
both
some
cleaned the
garlic salt. I think I
house.
tasted some garlic salt in there.
Good husband?
So about
Do you like
20
me?
minutes, 25 minutes before the ham's done, we took it out, we uncovered it, and we took a glaze, a brown sugar glaze, and we basically painted the entire outer side of that ham with the glaze, and we put it back in the oven at a higher
put it
temperature
back.
for about 25 minutes. That allowed that glaze to solidify and cook into the skin of the ham, which was extra tasty, by the way. And then we did our other things like some sweet corn, some little Hawaiian rolls, and cranberry sauce, which we had two ways. We had jellied and we had the whole berry cranberry sauce. So we got all that ready, and then it was time. I took it out. I got this giant meat fork to stab it with. I took my
Oh my
giant,
God.
eat any more ham. Like, if we cut any more off of this thing, we're never going to eat it. This is crazy amounts of ham that came off of this thing. And so we had our dinner, which I'd like to show you, if you don't mind.
Oh, no way. We got a photo of the dinner too?
So this is what our delicious Christmas dinner
This
was.
is like him
Ready?
talking to his parents.
As you can see,
Oh, great.
succulent,
Awesome.
juicy slices of the spiral ham with the absolutely
Very
amazing
nice.
glaze that was on the outer edges of it that baked into it. It tasted, I'm not kidding you, this was the best ham I've had in my life. I wish I was
Pre-made
exaggerating. I'm
food.
not. That was. It's so good.
It was
That
so
ham
good.
was
Thanks, Kat.
amazingly tasty.
Thanks, Kat, for the
Okay?
pre-made
And then we
ham.
had the homemade mashed potatoes, the Hawaiian roll, some sweet corn, and there was the mishmash of the whole berry and the jellied cranberry sauce. Again,
DSP
actually,
in the
yeah, it's the
kitchen
holiday
is like
plates. I was gonna
that.
say, it's the
Circle
holiday plates
emoji,
that we use
guy
again.
on a
So that way we don't have to
construction
wash any
sign
plates or
emoji.
nothing, and we had already
Site.
bought them specifically
The
for
white
for the
guy
day's
on a
meals.
construction site.
It was amazing, and we have no lie.
Thank you, DL5.
We probably have 3-4
For
pounds
the
left,
two.
and we're eating it today as leftovers.
He's the
for
sous
dinner,
chef.
and then we still have
Don't you
enough
know?
for maybe another, like a sandwich or whatever. But thing is, it goes bad after a few days. So we're gonna eat as much as we can today for dinner with the leftover mashed potatoes. We actually got some green beans to have with it this time. But man, it was an amazing Christmas dinner. It tasted so effing good, man. It was absolutely delicious.
Thanks.
Yes.
So this is
Okay,
basically just
so
a bragging segment
that was Christmas
with
dinner.
like
And then
he's
I
kind of
watched-
hedging his bets because he also was down playing the breakfast and the food because he doesn't want trolls to make fun of him at the
all
same
the
time
dishes,
while
because
also
my
trying
wife
to
had done,
brag about it.
so much cleaning and cooking already.
What? Listen to that again. Listen to that again.
I washed all the dishes because
I washed all the dishes. What dishes? The pot? The like one pan and like one pot that they used. Okay?
my wife had done, so much cleaning and cooking already.
My wife did so much
Even
cleaning and cooking.
DSP mashed potatoes has jaundice. Disgusting.
Thank you, Jordan. Fade away for the two. I know. It's great. He loves to show it to you too. But DSP saying his wife already cleaned and cooked. Brother, I thought you were going to clean.
I said, I'm going to take care of the dishes. So I went ahead
Just the
and
dishes,
cleaned them all.
obviously.
And of course, as I was slicing the ham, I spilled ham juice all over the top of our oven.
Cool.
So I had to scrub our oven with oven cleaner and everything because I made such a huge mess. But we
You
cleaned
can't
all
even
that
do
up.
that one thing
And
right.
then we prepared for a nice relaxing evening, which was basically just
This
sitting
dude's
around
so
and,
weird.
again, watching some stuff on
Like, what are we supposed to say genuinely to that? 43-year-old man who lives in a home who he apparently pays for, with his apparent wife, who apparently loves him, apparently also lives with him, I should have said, is bragging about cleaning the dishes on the paper plates that they ate. So like the one pot and the 2 forks and the 2 knives. What the fuck? What are we supposed to say?
On YouTube, spending
like,
time
actually, why is he telling us
day.
this?
It'd have been homemade breakfast and cleaning, housework.
It's just super
me
interesting,
testing
I guess.
The new technology, making
You
a big
love
dinner,
this.
spending time together. It was a long.
I enjoy
Christmas day.
this.
Loved it. Like to have all that time together. By the end of the day, when we were going to
TU
sleep, we were like,
for
that was
this.
a really awesome Christmas. Like that, we were going to remember this one because we did so much and everything kind of went right. Like the food all went right. Spending time with
What do you
Jasper
mean the
was
food
super
went
fun.
all
We got
right?
the house
We
work
already-
done that we
what?
wanted to get done. Like everything
I'm
went.
not going back.
You know, exactly according to plan.
Thank you, Lil Calcium, for 26 months.
I'm him.
You're him, brother. Thank you.
Okay, so that was our Christmas day. Oh, let's see here. I received another 420 tip. Someone else who wants me to move my lips violently. I'm just going to ignore them and say, thanks for a 420 tip. I really appreciate your contribution and support here this morning. Thank you.
Smack those lips.
All right, so then it was Friday, yesterday. Now, our plans were as follows. To have a very busy Christmas day at home, but then to go out and do stuff on Friday. All right, we didn't want to just be home for 2 straight days. We wanted to actually go out and maybe have some fun together. So, on Friday,
Go to the arcade.
got up and we actually ordered breakfast.
Play some Street Fighter.
We ordered some IHOP, which we don't do all the time, but we said, hey, we just made breakfast yesterday.
So they ordered food.
We don't want to have a microwave sandwich. Let's order
Wait
breakfast.
a minute.
So we actually ordered IHOP. We had a deal going.
Okay, so he said in the stream today that we just finished watching earlier that he doesn't order more than once or twice a week. But in this story that he's telling us, he's already told us that he ordered twice in a row, 2 days in a row. And we know that he ordered food on the Christmas stream. So that's 3 in a row. And he already ordered food probably earlier that week as well. So it's like, what, 4 or 5 times that week? I guess he technically did say somewhere, I heard it somewhere, that he's been ordering more than usual lately.
One breakfast, you got
because he
one
can
free.
afford it.
But we actually caught
But, like,
on to
dude,
something.
I don't know. You've been ordering a lot
You
of
see
food
those promotions
and telling us that you shouldn't
So, for
order
example,
a lot
if you
of
see
food.
any promotion on any of these delivery services,
don't
it'll be
care.
like, oh,
I truly
buy
don't
one
care. I
get
don't know
one
why-
free, or buy one get
why
one
did I
get
bring
one.
it up?
What you're gonna notice is that on that particular order, the fees that the service charges are more exorbitant. So in this case, normally if we were to order something that was around 40, let's say $40 for an order, you probably get around $5 of fees. Well, this one
So
was
did he just
buy
figure
one,
this
get one
out?
free. So buy one breakfast, get one free. The fees were $13. You might say, why were the fees so high? Because the service still wants to make its profits, even though you're getting a whole breakfast for free.
He just figured
all they're
this
doing
out.
to give you for free is what you would have paid to the restaurant. The service still wants their money. So technically, it's not buy one, get one free. It's like buy one, get one for like 75% off, and then we're going to take 25% and pocket it for our service. So just to forewarn anyone who does any deliveries.
Oh yeah, nobody knew
after
this.
a while, we've started to.
Yeah,
notice
after a while. It took him
Okay.
like 7 years to notice that.
So,
the
we ended
food
up
is
getting a
more
buy one, get one free
expensive.
breakfast.
Huh.
I got, what did I get? Blueberry
Huh?
pancakes with some egg white. And me coming back at a weird day for me. So it was a big shopping list. We had to, prepare for a whole bunch of meals this week. And then we went to the grocery store and we spent a long time there. Here's the thing. What we noticed was there weren't a lot of people out and about unless you were in the really heavy shopping centers, which we'll talk about later because that's where we went later in the day. Like the grocery store itself was pretty empty, but they only had one employee checking people out.
One?
So unless you had like only 10 items and you could do self-checkout, you had to sit there and wait in line.
10
check out
items
for like half an hour.
self-checkout. I never heard of a 10 item
So, wow, there's
self-checkout.
almost no one here in the store. Great time to shop, except they didn't have any employees come in today.
What
Isn't
does that mean?
So anyway,
I'm confused.
12
12 items self-checkout.
did our grocery shopping, which took a while. And when we got home, we unloaded everything. We're like, well, I could do food prep now because usually what I do is when I come home from grocery shopping, any vegetables or things that we need for the week, I would food prep then. If I got onions, I dice them right there. If I got a tomato, I need to
Oh
slice.
my
or chop it
God.
right there.
This is Skip.
I wash all
I'm
the
ready to
vegetables.
end the
I
stream.
do it all when we arrive home, so that way we don't have to do it later in the week.
I'm
But I
so
was like,
ready
"Nah,
to end
we're
this
gonna
shit.
go out and have fun today. We don't want to do that now, so we put it all to the side to do when we got back home. One thing I forgot to mention.
In Washington, most self-checkouts have a 10 item limit. Do they really?
Regularly again this week. And what I mean by that is
Is that true?
As you know,
I never heard of
talked
that.
about it a lot over the last several months. I've been working out. I started lifting weights again for the first time in like
Skip.
on.
I'm skipping that entire thing.
Okay, so thank you for the support, by the way. So,
Epic.
second half of yesterday, my wife and I said we're gonna go down to the
Second
shopping
half.
area where all the stores are and all that stuff, and we're gonna look around for stuff, right? So first off, we go to Target. Okay, we go inside a Target, and Target's packed. There's a ridiculous amount of people
Start the
there.
stream over.
And we start looking around, we realize something.
Sure.
Everything's full price. Nothing, literally nothing in the store is on sale except Christmas items. So Christmas apparel, Christmas candy, that stuff's all on sale. The entire rest of the store is regular price. And we're like, wait a minute.
We're
I
like,
think we know what's going
huh?
on. Here's what they all do. Everything goes on sale right before Christmas. But once Christmas hits, what is it that everyone gets on Christmas as a present? Gift cards, right? So what these stores immediately do is the day after Christmas, they end all of their sales and everything goes back to full normal retail price. So if you go to the store with a gift card, you're paying probably double what the thing cost the day before Christmas.
I don't know
So
what
think
the
about
fuck
that.
he's talking
That
about.
$100 gift card, if you went the day before Christmas, you could have gotten twice the amount of products than the day after Christmas because they jacked the prices back up because Christmas is over.
Okay, yeah.
And of course
whatever.
they're thinking, hey, who cares?
He's very
We
fluent
already got
in
your money.
Japanese.
We don't care about what kind of product or satisfaction you got because someone already paid for that gift card, so who gives a shit? So we're looking around, we're like, oh man, that sucks. You know, normally this thing would be cheaper than this, but the sale's over. So we walked around Target, and honestly, we were in there for like maybe 20, 30 minutes, and we're like, this sucks. There's like nothing on sale. I guess we'll just leave. We ended up going to a clothing store.
Oh my god.
And this store's a store that I bought a lot of stuff at before. And I said, hey, it's post-Christmas now. I bet they're going to have some good stuff, right? And they did. In this case,
Post-Christmas.
we go into the clothing store, 40% off. Wow. 40%
Wait, I
off
thought
the
stores
stuff that
were
I was buying
scamming people.
pre-Christmas for like 25% off. This is actually a really good sale.
Wait, what?
Oh,
he
man,
just
this
told
is
us
I'm gonna get
stores
some
were
new sweaters,
scamming
right? I
people.
wanna get some new
And then
sweaters
now
to
he's
wear on
saying
stream and stuff. This one looks really good. Okay, let me find my size. Small,
Moving on.
small, small, small.
Okay, he couldn't find a size. Great story, Becky. Becky, I'm so excited. Show me the haul next time, Becky.
Yeah.
Slay. Moving on. Fuck off. I'm over that. Hello?
For now. Hello.
Kind of what I did is when we got home, I ended up having to do all of the
Store wouldn't take.
problem wasn't the store wouldn't take my stolen credit card. It's that they didn't have anything in my size and the prices were too high. I'm trying to explain this to the audience, but you interrupted me. Thanks for the contribution. I'll shout that out in a second. So in regards to our day, it came home and I still had to do all the veggie prep. So I ended up having to clean a bunch of vegetables, chop a bunch of vegetables for our meals for the week and everything. And then we relaxed for the rest of the night. We basically watched some more stuff. Like I said, some more of those videos that we had been watching and stuff like that. And that was basically our Christmas break. So a lot of time together, my wife and I, which was great. We don't usually get to spend that much time together, which was very nice. And it was a lot of work to do the cooking. It was a lot of work to do the cleaning.
Oh my god.
And it was a lot of physical work because I was working out. And then I was out on about all day. When I got home yesterday, my whole effing body, top of my head was so content with all of you guys,
sorry.
hang out with you, and get us.
He wants money to
beer,
feel
which is
better.
coming
You got to give him
this
some
week.
money to feel better.
I'm excited for it. All right.
He's a
So,
victim. Eternal
I hope
victim.
that you guys enjoyed my little Christmas story there of what we were up to.
Yeah, what a
And I
great
hope that you enjoyed
Christmas
seeing the
story.
food.
I ate
And I look forward to
food,
hearing what all of you did also.
bought
for your
food,
Christmas. Okay.
ordered food, and bought shirts
Let's do
that
some
I
more
couldn't find
shout-outs.
in my size.
Let's see here.
How exciting. Great story. I loved it. I
got
enjoy
an
this.
Anonymous dollar tip. Thank you for that. Okay. Shout out to the Waller, who became a member. Is this a new membership? Became a member.
Oh
Ongoing
my
for
god.
54 months. DSP, what was your favorite reaction to a gift you gave this holiday?
He
Surprise.
didn't give any gifts.
Oh, excuse me.
DSP gave what?
Sorry about that. I'm getting better at muting the mic though. I actually gave a gift this holiday that the person that I gave it to was utterly shocked
Who?
and never expected that I was going to give them that.
Who?
And
Who
they
did he
were
give a
happy
gift
blown away,
to?
And we're incredibly happy.
Oh yeah, very real
that I
story.
So there you go.
How come nowhere in that story, that entire Christmas, the dedicated Christmas story segment, he never said that he gave a gift to someone? Only when asked, what's your favorite reaction of someone who you gave a gift to? Then he says he gave a gift to someone. What? Very
and never
believable.
expected that I was going to give them that, and they were actually blown away and were incredibly happy that I had given them that. So there you go.
So there you go.
So
there you go. That means
And
it's
then
real.
Wayne did a $2
Very
super
true
chat
and honest statement.
mentioned
Who
the
did he give it
traffic
to?
stuff, which, as you know,
The
I don't
doorman.
suggest. It's a no. So thanks for $2
At the
Okay.
grocery store. Who knows?
Cool.
Who knows? Ask him about this in like 2 weeks and see if he remembers who he gave a gift to. That would be a great story.
All right. So
3 weeks from
that is
now.
what my
Phil,
Christmas
who did you give the gift
that you
to?
enjoyed
What are you
the
talking
story.
about?
And now what I would like to do
Squints
is
extra
give you a
hard.
preview of what you can expect coming up this week.
Gift?
Because we've
What are
got
you
a heck
talking?
of
It
a
must
lot
be some
coming up this
detractor
week.
meme.
A
I don't know what
7-day
you're
stream week,
talking about.
And there's going to be a lot of gameplay and fun, but there's a few things we need to work on. Okay, let me explain. So this week is a good balance. Today it's going to be Pokemon Legends ZA DLC returning. We haven't played Pokemon Legends ZA in 2 weeks. I knew I wasn't going to be able to play it Christmas week, but now it's
All
coming
right,
back.
let's
Chill.
beg for money.
I guess we'll see when we
You
jump
could
back.
name a
into where we
Pokemon.
were.
You could name
presents. There's some
item.
weird stuff going on that almost sounds like cult-like.
What?
On the moon, and basically you're trying to figure out what happened to these people who were murdered.
Oh, it's Routine, the game that he rage quit.
Secret way to get through that I'm not aware of.
Right.
So,
He rage quit this game.
and it ends up being entertaining, and I made progress because we're near the end. From what I understand, Routine's only like
Spoiler, he rage quit this game.
hardest things in the game. So until we get more abilities and leveling up, we can't.
Well, I say rage quit, but I should say wage quit because he
And
made
then we
like
got
30
Mega Ball
bucks.
tomorrow night.
He only made 30 bucks while playing it that night stream, so he stopped playing it.
And on Christmas Eve, you'll like that I kicked ass on the new mouse and keyboard, and the setup was allowing me to perform better. I'd be okay with playing some more Call of Duty
Very
for
nice.
variety. I'm not saying I want to do 2-3 streams of it, but I would do a stream of it, maybe 2, if you guys want.
If
so
you
I
guys
want that.
want. Hint, hint. Save the house.
Specials, any
Save the
tie-ins,
house.
any promotional
Save everything.
products, any things that you guys would want to see for DSP Tries It. We need to figure this out within 2 days. Okay? So what do you guys think? Do we know of anything? That's the question. So let's see. I'm going to do some shout outs, and in the meantime, let's listen to ideas of what we could do for DSP Tries It. Okay? Okay.
Why does he never
all
have
right,
to
so
solve anything
let's
on his
go.
own?
We have
Always
Wayne
need
with
the
another
suggestion.
$2 super chat. Thank you to Wayne. We have Guitar Player who did a $5
He didn't
super
read
chat.
this,
What's up,
the
Guitar
message.
Player? He says, it's currently 81 degrees where I live.
Don't care. Can we finish? I'm ready to finish this stream.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Chambers is asking, what are we doing for the next marathon? Are we tied to anything special? No. The next marathon will be in late January, because obviously we just did one for Christmas, right? And we could do whatever we want, okay? We have to think of a theme. Obviously, we've had many different themes over the course of the last year. One of the themes was the Mega Man marathons that we did, and we did say that we want to go back to a Mega Man marathon to try to finish up Mega Man 8 and then do 9 and 10. We could do that whenever we want in 2026. So that's on the table, but it's not locked in that we have to do that. The next marathon that technically is tied to a special event, honestly, would be my birthday. Okay,
Oh,
which
what?
is
Special event, my birthday.
what do you call it?
The birthday week.
An annual event that I do, obviously, for my birthday. Usually we have ideas of games to play and things, food and stuff like that. Sometimes we've had cake during that event. So we talk more about that when we get close to that. That's the first week of April. So that is locked in at the first week of April is my birthday marathon. But we're probably going to do 2 more, like maybe one in late January and one in late February or early March, and then we'll do the one in early April, okay? What do we want to do? I'm open to suggestions. We have a month to figure this out, what you guys want to do for the next marathon.
We have a month. Do my job for me.
Like I said, my idea would be the Mega Man Marathon returning, but we don't have to do that. We could do something completely different. Depending
We
on
didn't
what you guys
mention
think.
the
Let's see
Game
what
of
people
the
can come
Year
up.
awards.
I'm down for themed events, whatever you think. Let's
Game
see.
Awards
Okay?
countdown.
Cool.
I'm always hyped for that.
So, let's see here. I got a $3 tip. Someone says, you did so many Pokemon ZA streams. You never took the perfect opportunity to smoke some of the ZA beforehand. Wasted. Now, I'm not lying. My lungs are weaker than they should be.
What the okay. I did not expect
She
that.
smoked so much. Minimum of a
What? What are we talking about?
My mother was a chain.
My mother?
When I was growing up, my mother was a chain smoker. No exaggeration, she would smoke a minimum of a pack a day of Cool Miles.
A pack a day.
She smoked so much.
No, why is he telling us this?
Everything in the
I
house.
already knew this. He's already said this before.
I had secondhand smoke in my lungs my entire child life when I was growing up. All right, I can tell you right now, I'm not lying. My lungs are weaker than they should be because I had secondhand smoke in my lungs as I was growing up.
Yeah.
Like right now, if I go outside,
I guess he has asthma.
Winter's day and cold air is blowing, I literally lose my breath. I can't catch it. I just can't catch my breath in cold weather. It's probably my lungs are weak, you know? It sucks, but it's just back to life. When I was in high school, I was, you know, going to school, and one day, one of my friends says to me, right in our friend group, says, I don't know why you hide from us that you smoke. We don't care that you smoke. Like, we don't smoke, but we wouldn't hold it against you if you're a smoker.
Very real story.
And I said, what on earth are you talking about? And he said, listen, we've known for years. You don't have to hide the fact that you're a smoker. And I said, I'm not a smoker. Like, what do you mean? They said, do you realize that every day when you come to school, you smell like an ashtray? Like, every day. You just smell like cigarettes. I was like, no, I do. Because my whole house smelled like it because my mother smoked so much. So even the clothes in the closet smelled like Cool Miles. Every day when I went to school, I smelled like cigarettes. And everyone knew it, but no one said anything because I think they kind of, like, the teachers
really
must have known it was my mom, and my friends thought that I was a smoker that hid it. So
why would they
up
assume
like that,
you were a smoker and not that your
as soon as I
parents
got out of that environment of smoking, I said, that is something I never want to do. Cigarette, cigar, weed, nothing. Now, my friends who were into that environment basically were actually into some things like...
Why is he acting like this is the most unique thing ever? Like, he's the only kid whose parents smoked, especially back then. Like, bro, you're not the only kid whose parents smoked a lot.
Stuff. I never got into it.
You're telling me not one person at his school also had a parent that smoked? Not one?
I have nothing against it. More power to you if you want to smoke.
Phil, why don't you just tell us that you smoke, brother? You're so cool. We know that you smoke.
I'm not for me. All right?
That's how cool he wants you to think he is. He wants you to think that kids at his school thought he was cool enough to be a smoker, I guess? Like, I don't know. Very weird story.
Whatsoever. That's why I haven't done it.
Very strange.
And then Wayne did two more.
We know that you're cool,
$2
dude.
super chat.
Just tell us
Thank
you
to
smoke,
Wayne.
man.
Okay.
Didn't he talk about smoking cigars? Yeah, he's told stories about doing weed and cigars and
Did
stuff.
anyone make any
But they were only one-time things, dude.
for DSP Tries? If so, I missed them. I was telling my little story there. But we really need to think about
where
it.
I blame my mom for all of my problems in my life.
I'm not just saying to pull something out of a hat. I'm saying if you guys are aware of a reason to go somewhere. Like, for example, if this restaurant has a tie-in or something new special.
Oh my god. DSP Tries it. I'm done listening to that. Moving on. Burnell? What's going on?
Burnell?
Sandwiches. I wonder if they like the same.
Okay, we're still on the food.
We could do it this week. We could skip it this week. Let's see.
DSP Tries it. I swear to God.
Okay. Let's try dead air. All right, well, folks, I think I've talked about pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about today. All right. So, reminder, today's streams are Pokemon Legends ZA, DLC continuing on this first stream, and tonight routine. I hope that you'll join me for the gameplay and hang out with me and have a good time all day long. And I'm excited for the fun I hope that you guys will be here for. All right. Now, if you want to have a Pokemon in my party today, it's for a $20 contribution.
And we're begging. Okay, we're begging.
If you tag me in either
We're begging for engagement now.
Type into the big chat. We'll do a little bit of Q&A.
Q&A?
20 minutes or so.
Oh my god.
Do my wife and I plan on staying up for New Year's, or do we get sleep because it's not a big deal anymore? No, we don't. We don't really do anything like that. You know, honestly, I'm trying to think. So New Year's Eve would be this coming Wednesday night. Yeah, we're probably, I mean, we might be up at midnight, but we're not going to be sitting there watching the ball drop or anything like that. It's not like a huge deal for us or anything like that. Not a big deal.
Okay.
Definitely Christmas is big around here. New Year's really is not.
No fun allowed, I guess.
Wayne with another $2 that he moronically thinks he's going to charge
care
back
about
when he's not going to be able to charge it back. I love it. Here's the point I'm making. On YouTube, okay, basically everything gets kept by the streamer. It doesn't matter if you get into a dispute or whatever about it, the streamer still keeps it. So go for it. Keep saying what you're saying and nonsensically sending me money.
It's really dented. I'm not even going to acknowledge these super chats.
Okay. This morning.
Waste your money.
Jade, we just talked about that, and I don't know if Call of Duty is back or not. It depends on what people want.
Jade says, just ask COD back. Thanks, Jade.
Shut up, Phil. What's weird
Why can't I find the Level 1
Jimmy
podcast on Spotify or other podcast services?
Let's see here.
Here,
we just did Thai food. Are you kidding me? We did. Okay.
He doesn't want to, idiot.
Let's see here. DJ Fahrenheit did a £5 super chat. Is that the biggest super chat of the day? That might be. Hold on. It is. Let's see. We'll see what the conversion of pounds is right now. $6.76. It went up. Wow, the pound actually gained strength.
Oh my God. Hurry up and read it. Thank you.
Why can't I find the Level 1 podcast on Spotify or other podcasting services that would complete my commute? Because number one, I want to put the podcast somewhere where I can monetize it and actually gain something from it. I wouldn't if I put it on those services. And number two, because you can subscribe to it. If you are a YouTube Premium subscriber, you get either the podcast subscription service through YouTube Premium
not the
itself,
question,
or
though.
you also get the YouTube Music app, which does exactly
that's
the
not
same
the question.
thing. You can subscribe to any podcast on the YouTube Music app, and it will auto-download to your
Maybe
phone
he doesn't
or
want to
mobile
use
device
YouTube
every
Music.
single day, and you can listen to it as
Why would he
if
want
you
to pay
listen
for
it on
YouTube if he
Spotify
doesn't
or
want
the
to?
podcast service. So get YouTube Premium.
Oh my God.
And then you can have that service as if you had Spotify or something else. But
What a
that's
great
where
answer.
I'm making it because I make money on it. If you're on YouTube Premium and you listen to my show, I make money on it. If you're just on YouTube and you watch the show and there's ads, I make money on it. If I were to upload this to another place, I wouldn't make any money on it. And it's a business, so that's
Hey,
why.
Agent 47.
There you go.
Yeah, dented answer. I agree. Brand new agrees
Okay,
with you.
Robust Eggo Waffle Breakfast has just gifted a sub.
Oh, great. Is he going to be
Excellent.
weird about this?
I guess you think that's a slight. No, the Eggo waffles were delicious. They were deformed.
Deformed? It finally is
For
coming
some
back.
reason, they don't hold their shape in the microwave, but they were delicious.
In the
Brown
microwave.
sugar and cinnamon.
Now he put them in the microwave. That's why I told you like 40 minutes ago to remember him saying when he put it in the toaster. Now he says he put it in the microwave. Why'd you put them in the microwave?
For some reason, they don't hold their shape in the microwave, but they were delicious.
In the microwave.
Brown sugar and cinnamon.
I thought he put them in the toaster.
Christmas morning breakfast. So
very weird.
Thank you.
When
for
you
it,
lie
so.
about everything, it's hard to keep it straight.
Where is the slow cooked spiral ham dinner gifting me a sub? Because you know that was really good, gourmet level stuff. But you won't name your account after that. Only after the Eggo Waffles breakfast, right? Of course.
He's being really weird now and begging.
Oh, I can actually. That's something that I've been meaning to give a conclusion to for a while. I completely forgot. So if you guys remember, about a month ago, right after my interview with Asmongold, I was contacted by Stake.com.
Oh shit!
About a sponsorship. That sponsorship would entail that basically
he can't
I
use a
would do,
VPN. He can't do
like
it.
gambling
He's not going to do it. That's
where
a spoiler
I play
alert
games
for
on
what's happening.
Stake.com, and I make a commission doing so. Okay, and we were in talks, and they gave me all the details about it and everything. But sadly, come to find out, guess what we found out? Stake.com is outlawed in the state of Washington, where I live in the United States. I guess Washington blacklisted the site and said no one in the state of Washington is allowed to gamble on that site for some reason. Because when you register for it, you need to actually give your real residence, like your real address and everything, in order to use it properly for tax purposes and everything.
All
And when
right.
you put in any Washington address, it says banned.
Banned.
So, sadly, even if
Gone
I wanted to
forever.
explore an opportunity like that, which, by the way, I wasn't 100% locked into at all. I was just considering it. I still, to this day, don't know anything about it, like how it would work, how I would actually make the commission, what the commission would be. Like, I don't know any of that yet. We didn't get to that part because basically they were going to make me an offer. And I was like, well, before you give me the actual financial offer, are you even sure I can do it? Because every state in the United States is different and is, you know, basically different laws are in effect.
Okay, yeah, I get it. I'm moving on. I'm sorry. I can't handle it. Brunel?
People started bringing it up and mentioning it. It's like, well, if you become more popular, you'll get those kind of offers and stuff. And then next thing you know, I got the offer. I was like, oh, okay. But, you know, I guess, again, you know what? It's probably for the best then. If this is the case and it's illegal here or whatever, it's probably for the best. You know what I mean? It probably is. Probably it would have ended up not working out anyway.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me. I love
that
drama.
drama shit, you
I
know.
love it. I crave the drama. Look at this guy. He looks so depressed.
Forgot to mention too, in
No,
case
I'm
you're not
moving.
looking, he has a new sweater.
No, I'm not moving. No.
You're gonna move now.
No, I already do what I love for a living, and I'm very successful at it. I'm happy with that.
It looks like
and that's how I'm
Kat
gonna continue on.
bought him a new sweater that he's wearing on the stream, just like last year after Christmas when he bought it. She got him a new sweater and he wore it the first stream after Christmas.
Okay, what else you guys want to talk about? We still
What
got
else
some
do you wanna
time.
talk
Tag me in the
about?
chat. Let's see what you want to discuss. For the record, there are a lot of trolls today because I'm coming back from a break, and these trolls had nothing to do for several days because I wasn't making content. You know, they literally
doesn't
had
make
nothing
any
to do at
sense.
all. It's not like they have families.
This is a very specific, weird thing to say. There's trolls here because I wasn't here for a few days. Brother, there's trolls there every day. This guy's been here for a while. Like, what do you mean? Hey, Dave, you and Dare-ish were really close, and you banned so many people who talked about Dare-ish. You also defended the Cuties movie.
These are friends to spend time with.
Stop
do anything.
lip
I'm not kidding. They're just sitting
smayacking.
around on Christmas hoping that I would like upload, and then when I did that 5-minute video, they were rejoicing because they made videos about it. I'm not kidding. So they're like out in droves today in the chats because they're very excited that I'm back to make content. You know, oh, now we have something to do.
You got the sweater from Think Geek decades ago? How the fuck do we know that? Jesus. Well, I guess I was wrong. I've
No,
never
I did
seen
not
him
see
wear
a
it.
video of a guy stealing a cop car from a lady cop like GTA. What kind of a question is that?
I assumed it was a cat new sweater because that's what he did
No.
last year. I guess,
So
yeah,
it
you're
has to
right
be,
because
am
he
I
didn't
watching
point it
Stranger
out.
Things? Yes, I have seen it, and I'm catching.
Stranger Things. Don't care.
Absolutely
I'm
none
sorry.
of their ages make sense at all.
Movie talk / TV
This song
talk.
is her
It's
favorite
a
song
skip
to try
from
to
me.
bring her back. Like that worked last season.
Don't care.
Seasons, and you waited till
Stop! Brunel, please move on. Do you like
Do you
me?
like me?
Ask me if I like you again. Just move on from that shit. I don't care. Help.
let's try Dead Air.
Hello, for now.
Oh,
Mr. Burnell,
today,
you there?
yes, today I 100% set all lo-fi music on the Roland Bridgecast
Oh my god.
playlist because I had upbeat music. Season 2 so far, I like it. It's a slow build, so they haven't really rushed into anything we're waiting for. Like, we really want them to arrive in the New Vegas Strip and to see what happened with all those factions, right? We already know that the Kings are going to be ghouls. We want to know why. What happened with the family that sold the energy weapons?
TV
what
talk.
happened with the hotel? What happened with all the groups and factions we knew from the game? That's what we're interested in. And we're getting none of that yet. They're not giving us any of that yet because they want to do all this build-up. They're slowly introducing things like Caesar's Legion and things like that. We're seeing
Caesar's Legion.
just chit-chat, you know, and saying that basically if we ever caught each other on stream, we'd like to get caught up.
What?
I'm liking the first 2 episodes a lot.
Asmongold.
Yes, I did speak back and forth with Asmongold a little bit over the holidays. Just chit-chat, you know, and saying that basically if we ever caught each other on stream, we'd like to get caught up. Like a quick conversation, not a big interview this time, but like a quick conversation. But in reality, like today, that was the last thing on my mind. I didn't even think about that. Like maybe within the next week, I'll see if he's ever streaming when I am and reach out and see if I can catch
You
him.
both stream though.
Maybe we do like a little conversation, but it completely slipped my mind this morning to even check.
Why is he acting like Asmongold doesn't stream every day like he does, or a lot of the days? Yeah, if I ever see him live, I'm gonna what? I'm gonna message him? I'm gonna call him? What does that mean? This just means you're not gonna do that. Cause like, what does that mean? He streams at the same time as you every day, Phil. Was he streaming at this time?
Is he streaming now? See, I didn't even pay attention this morning. I knew that I had a lot.
I
to
didn't
talk
pay
about this morning. I
attention.
wanted to get
What?
caught
So
up
were
with
you
stuff
lying?
and
Was
everything.
that a lie then?
It was the last thing on my mind.
It
Quite
was the
frankly.
last thing on my mind because of Christmas. Because of Christmas, it was the last thing on my mind. Why did you just make up a lie then? He just fabricated a lie.
All right, any last minute stuff, guys, before we adjourn the show?
Yeah, if he's ever live and I'm live, you know, I can hit him
No
up
one
and we
is
can
gonna do
just
a sub
talk.
as the
And we're begging.
robust spiral ham dinner.
I'm
We
going
already
to
have the
eat
egg waffle breakfast. Why not the spiral ham dinner?
If we're ever
You can't-
both live
you
at the
can't
same
focus on the
time, you know, I can
actual
reach out to
gourmet, right? You
him.
gotta focus on
Phil, he's live right
Okay,
now.
it's egg
Oh,
waffle
is he?
for breakfast.
It's the last thing on my mind. I don't even
Stupid.
know. I forget what I said.
Save the house. Save the house.
Let me just beg instead.
Sounds good to me.
Can we do a retro night? Ask Cracker Jackson. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by a retro night?
What do you mean by that?
Well, there's my snort.
They just talk and blather about menial, boring shit. Go fucking jump off a cliff.
I love drama.
Necro's Evil Twin, I have no idea what you're talking about at all. No, I don't care. I don't know anything about that shit.
What did this dude say? Let's see. Did you hear Amberlyn Reed joined LOLCal Live? Why even respond to this? Why even respond to this?
Necro's Evil Twin, I have no idea what you're talking about at all. No, I don't care. I don't know anything about that shit.
I don't care. I don't know.
You know that too.
And
Dude,
you know that. And you know that. Why do you not care? But you also don't know? If you don't know, then do you not care?
Oh, you mean Lego View? From a few months ago?
That's a weird thing to say. Why even point it out?
That.
And you know that. And you know I don't care. Huh?
And think about how I could pull that off. We just did that in, what was it, November though?
Ramon
Didn't we
Sanchez.
do Ryu and Mega Man throwing fireballs at each other in November? So maybe it's
Welcome
too
to the
soon
stream.
for that. Maybe bring that back in a few months.
We're almost done here. But this whole stream will be time-stamped.
Gotta think about it.
To the
Gotta think
best
about
of
what
my
I have,
ability.
too. Like, what haven't I used in a while? I don't want to use the same stuff every month. So I think, what haven't I used in a while that I could use?
What a great stream. The Not a Podcast was so epic. Wasted people's time for 40 minutes.
That is something we're going to do in January. I think we're going to bring back Lego Build Nights.
No!
We're going to bring back the nights where we just chill and I build Legos, and we got the big Mario Yoshi Lego to build. It's probably going to take 3 or more streams because it's like 1,200 parts, so it's probably going to take a while. But then when we build it, that'll be really cool for the background for a month coming up.
God, this music.
I don't know what the game Constance is. I've never heard of it. What is Constance?
Why are we still here?
What's the next new game I'm going to play? Well, looking at the game release schedule that we filled out during the Christmas marathon here. It looks like Code Violet is coming out January 9th. And
like how he
also
doesn't know
Pathologic
what he's
3
playing.
on January 9th. And then there's Quarantine Zone, The Last Check on January 12th. And those are really the big releases for January. Like, that's it. So we'll be continuing on with everything I'm doing right now and then adding in probably 1 or more of those games.
Okay. What's going on? Huh?
Look at this guy. He looks so depressed. Oh my god, I hate my job so much.
Okay. Is that it? Seems like people are out of questions.
Is
I'm just
that
waiting
it?
and really not getting anything. So, in summary,
Oh boy.
this week is going to be a great week full of advancing with all the games that we're playing. Games are returning that haven't been in the rotation for weeks, which is great. I'm excited to chill with all of you. We need a new DSP Tries It for Monday. Right now, Panera Bread sounds like the #1 pick, but I'm open to more suggestions. If you guys are aware of any new things coming up at new places, you know, new offerings, new things to do, limited time stuff, I'm down for that. And in general, I'm just ready. I'm ready to end the year at a high note, to hit the ground running. We got, you know, New Year's vibes coming up later this week, which I'm excited for.
So where do we
I
think
hope we
he's
do a good
going?
one,
With his
okay?
new versatile filming stick and dedicated
folks.
little
That's it for the show. Remember,
mic.
no podcast tomorrow. I will be back
I'm
on
gonna say the zoo. We're gonna get a zoo video.
Monday for another podcast to get us all caught up. I'll do a big, you know, roundup of how everything's going with all the games that we're playing and the
The
like.
Seattle
And
Zoo.
we'll go from there. And of course, maybe we'll figure out
His
DSP Tries
backyard.
It.
Yeah, it's probably
Okay?
nothing that exciting.
Alrighty, guys. Well,
A house tour.
thank
Can we
you
get a
very
house
much
tour, like a
for a great
2014
show.
house tour?
Hope that you enjoyed. Happy holidays to you all. I hope that now that the Christmas, you know, rush is over, that you're not all bluesed out. I hope that you're still excited for chill fun here on the channel because there's a lot coming. Thank you so much. See you soon. Peace out.
Workout video? That's a good point. him hyping up the tripod and being able to set up the tripod
Alrighty,
somewhere.
folks. So, in the meantime,
That was very
I'm gonna
oddly
want
specific.
a
Like,
here.
I don't see him
But in the
doing
meantime,
that
I hope you'll enjoy some
outside. He's gonna do that in his own house.
break. We will do Pokemon Legends ZA DLC.
I find it hard to
Continue
believe
now.
he's going to be
All right,
should
should be a
that
chill time. And again,
versatile
great if you
filming
wanted
stick
Pokemon in the party,
in
you want
public
to Pokemon, or
and
just
not
have a
feel
particular
stupid
Pokemon in
and
the
just
party
do
for
it.
a $20 contribution, you can do that. Obviously, when I boot the game up,
We're
you see
begging.
more, who the Pokemon that are available and stuff
I know
like
he
that.
wasn't
But in the
loud,
meantime,
but I heard him begging.
thanks for chilling. Let's,
I can hear a bag a
let's watch
mile
some highlight
away.
clips, shall we? While I go on a brief
Save
break.
the house. Save
All right,
the
guys, here we go. Enjoy. I'll
Here
be
we
back.
go. Okay, he's on break. We'll see him come back. Where the H is he? There he is.
Darn sore.
He's sore?
I did all those squats on
Okay.
Christmas night.
Very
And
nice.
yesterday I was out all day on my feet. Dude, I got out of this chair. I started walking. I was like, oh, my legs are killing me. It's okay. It's a good pain. The reason it hurts is because the exercises are working. It's not a complaint. It's just, oh, it hurts.
It's not a complaint, but I'm complaining.
Okay. Let me
He's so quirky
turn the lights
and cool.
off, and then we're going to swap over to the Switch 2.
She really is the prettiest girl in school.
In fact, here, let's do this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me switch over to the Switch 2.
I'm glad that that's catching on, by the way. The prettiest girl in school shit. I think I heard someone else say that.
Okay.
What's he doing? What? He left again?
Go.
What?
All right, give me 1 sec to go do the swap.
Do the swap. Oh, the HDMI or whatever the fuck he's doing.
About to start with hold on. $20 contribution. I left the controller over there. Darn it, I gotta go get it. For a $20 contribution, you can name a Pokemon and have them added to the party.
Very cool. Jade, what do you want to name the Pokemon,
Phone and
Jade?
stuff. But yeah, like it's a really, really cool service in that regard. So excellent. He says top tier chat and good times with DSP Pokemon name Shorty Index. So you want me to name a Pokemon Shorty Index? Cool. All right.
Very real super
That's
chats.
excellent. We could do that. I don't know
Contributions coming
if
in.
you have a particular Pokemon you have in mind. Let me know. If not, if you're just letting me pick one,
How much
then
money did he make? Yeah, we'll
perhaps
check
we can
right
have
after
someone
this.
else pick one. Okay.
I know for the night
All
stream
right,
this
Princess
day, he
Luna,
made
you guys are going to burn me
$32
balls
or
today, I
something
swear.
like that.
Thank you so much for your contributions and kindness.
So he wage
Princess
quit
Luna
the
with 20
routine
bucks says,
game.
keep Glacy in the party, please. All right. So that means we're going to keep Glacy, and we are going to keep Frankie in the party. and we
Whoa,
need
there's
to
so
name
many
a
real
Pokemon.
super chats coming in right now. That's
Okay.
insane.
And that is, oh crap, I misclicked. Ugh,
Thanks,
okay, hold
Ryan.
on.
Okay, we'll check how much money he made by the end of this. Oh my god, he did some like Q&A bullshit at the end?
Okay.
No, not really. Okay. Let's see.
Dream
What do you
reminder
make?
tonight, game of routine.
$203.
Where
Very nice.
we are being currently
Successful
hunted
stream
by
where all the money came
some
from
crazy
like one
creature.
or
We
two
don't know
people.
what it is. All right, and we have to escape from this area where all the doors have.
Sounds good. Okay, let's see what he's doing live. And then we're out of here. What's he doing? Oh, what happened? Did he go on break? He must have went on break. Let's see. God, he looks so strange. Did he change clothes? Am I insane? Was he wearing that at the beginning? Oh, he was. Okay. I think it's because he's inverted, so he looks extra special and dented. What's going on right now?
How many
there
more?
you
I
go.
have 10, I have 30 more. Damn, I gotta undo a ton of shit. Let's undo antifreeze then. 5 more.
Oh my god. And what's going on, Burnell? Where are we?
Now we have to equip that on somebody else. Like, who do we give that to? Give it to him so he has 2 turns?
Don't go, we're lonely. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, what do we give it to?
I don't want to watch him play this.
What's
And
warming up? I
I'm
forget
caught
what warming
up,
even
dude.
is. Increased damage per turn can stack up to 5 times. That's awful. I don't even care about that. All right, let's give him cheater.
400 viewers,
Yeah.
but like no
By
one's
warming up, we're
talking
not
in his
even using
chat.
it. Okay. Good stuff. Now he's going to learn cheater. Once he learns cheater, we're going to have everyone learn cheater. Then everyone gets double turns, which is the whole point. So, all right. Good stuff, everybody. We got it done. It was tough, but we got it done. Let's save up, and then we're going to continue on with more of this optional content when we come back from a break here. Okay.
God,
Excellent.
He just doesn't say anything.
Very good.
The menu segment.
These long fights, man, they drain you. Seriously, these long fights, I get like shell shot. My head is like rattled right now. We're going to go on like a 10-minute break. When we come back, over 2 more hours of Expedition 33 on the stream. So I hope that you guys are having a good time.
Yeah, there's no way I'm streaming for 2 more hours.
Let's play you guys some highlight clips while I'm gone.
Maybe I'll be back at nighttime.
Do the trials next? I don't even know what the trials are.
Maybe I'll watch him
We're
play
just
Mega Bonk
for optional content,
while
so
I
we'll see
play
what's near
Mega
us,
Bonk.
okay? All right, I'll be back.
How insane would that
with
be?
more Expedition 33 after the break. Enjoy some highlights, and I'll see you in about 10 minutes, guys.
I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. It's pretty boring, so I won't promise anything. So he just is going on a break. Straight up, it's the mandated scheduled break. For what, you may ask? I have no idea. Just cause he can.
That day, then 0. So minimum probably once for DSP Tries it, because I've been doing them weekly, sometimes twice. And of course, that's the problem. If you are someone who eats bad food all the time, then you're enabling.
I forgot he talked about this.
The delivery service, and you're just ordering constantly. That's your
dude. That's great. Hearing him talk about this again after we just heard him talk about ordering food. What did he like? It was like 4 straight days in a row, breakfast and then dinner. Because he did it for Christmas, the Christmas stream. He did it on Christmas, and then he did it the day after Christmas. So that's at least 3.
Enabling.
I don't know.
Turn it off.
I don't know. Who knows? We can never know. He
Don't
can just
stop.
say he threw it out.
Get rid of it.
The leftovers are in the
eliminate the temptation
garage,
of doing the bad thing
in the styrofoam.
Because then, if all you have are the options that are good, then you'll do the good options. Whatever's the.
But whatever, we're done here. Let's finish this video off, and I'll let you guys go. Yeah, get him, man.
Come on, get him.
Merry Christmas.
Son of a, you shoot. You know what? It's okay. It's Christmas. Come on, let's do this. Come on, bitches, yeah. I'm gonna give you some. You want some, boy? I'll give you some.
You want some, boy?
I know exactly what you want. Take some of this.
He is the player.
The player.
According to legend, then some would say, the troll's e-penis shrunk 3 sizes that day.
Oh, fuck.
Why is his tongue so yellow? I never understood that.
Oh, fuck.
Very yellow tongue. It's from the alcohol. It's like he's been licking Marge Simpson. What the hell?
You know, sometimes gaming is just about fun, and then sharing all of that with everyone. Don't turn to hating or being a prick, because it's not funny. You'll just be a dick. Well, enough of this humbug. Let's end this right. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. In all seriousness, everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to my viewers, my fans, and my haters. Peace out.
Peace out. I think I used that in a thumbnail once.
And my haters.
Young out.
Young out.
Peace out.
Did I really skip to the end? I didn't even watch the whole video. I didn't watch the whole raw content. Remember when he used to do this? That's good. 25th of December, 2013. We used to get real Christmas videos instead of this. The Christmas surprise is you get to see his hand. Hand pointing and close up on his face, looking drunk as hell. With a little mic on his chest.
Enjoy. What I'd like to do.
Crazy.
Our story begins with an odd setting placement. A troll who lived in his grandparents' basement. Our antagonist was a dastardly creature who worshipped Kojima and loved Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah.
A good word is something he would say to none, and trolling the net was how he had fun. He tried to get famous, but it was no use. His playthroughs on YouTube had only 2 views. But an outlet for his anger he did not require, for a gamer called Phil received all his ire.
I just don't get it.
The hater exclaimed.
How is it that DSP got so much fame? His jokes
Everyone's
aren't
jealous.
funny, his gameplay is bad, and the majority of his playthroughs are sad. He doesn't respect the game devs or voice actors, and Hideo Kojima isn't his master. How dare he make playthroughs that aren't perfect runs? It's almost as if he plays games to have fun.
Then the sad loser had an epiphany.
I've got it. For Christmas, I'll end DSP. Instead of ignoring someone I don't like, I'll make shitting on him the goal of my life.
So without a lick of good sense in his head, the shithead decided to troll Phil instead. He thumbed down the video.
It's funny how this is a video from
Comments.
2013.
He swore. He tried to make Phil's YouTube gig a big chore. He impersonated big game companies and contacted YouTube about Phil's series. He made DSP's content ID flag spike and bombarded him with false copyright strikes. Then the big blow in this hateful barrage.
Big blow.
A 57-hour-long "This is how you don't play" montage.
Why is this a Christmas video? That's a weird through line too through DSP's Christmas style streams. They always were him building a tree and putting the decorations on it, either with Panda Lee or by himself. And he was just complaining about trolls, complaining about money, complaining about trolls, complaining about money and trolls, not making money, drama. They all just turned into that. Every single Christmas was him just reflecting on trolls making fun of him and, bad moments and negative moments.
The tree lighting.
And Panda Lee dancing. Oh my god, I want to watch this.
Every year, I put up
Me likey bouncy, me likey bouncy.
Talk about lots of
the hot chin strap, dude. Oh my god, maybe I will stream another day. I don't want to do this now.
We'll talk about lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff.
Like how not to wave dangerous knives at people.
Yes.
That's not a good idea. Alright, so first thing we
Who is this lady?
This out, which is a pain in the butt because there's
Was she 18 at this time?
Well, and you covered it.
She must have been.
But you have to, or else it won't stay together because it's so
Maybe you
condensed
should get a
in
real
there.
tree every year. The old wood forest game, cut down a tree.
That's what I want to do. I want to clean up the tree, try to get it out of the condo.
My dad gets a real tree every year. It's not that big of a deal.
It would be different if I had a bigger place, but no way I can do that here. So that's the base. Careful, careful the wire. Hold on.
Daddy-daughter Christmas setup time. They're bonding.
To plug it into the one down there. And season 2, we're gonna do these episodes. But
anyways, that's the stream. Thank you guys for watching. The super chats, the likes if you liked it.
Merry Christmas,
just watching. Hope you had a great Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and have a good New Year. I guess when that happens, maybe I'll be here. Maybe. Just maybe. Thank you to Movie Sign for the 12 months.
And I've decided to bring some Christmas.
I hope you enjoy this stupid video. I'm gonna go now and leave you with this. She's beat.
Bye.
She's
People in the stream chat trying to rationalize. They're saying it's the holidays and people are spending time with their families.
Okay, thank you guys.
Unacceptable.
Enjoy.
During the holidays, you should
I'll play
be
you off.
nothing but sitting in front
Play
of
you
a
out.
computer or mobile device and watching live streams and YouTube videos. That's it. That's all there's time for. Unacceptable that people would spend time with their families, do holiday-related things like cooking, putting up the Christmas tree, shopping for gifts. Those things are obsolete. It's all about watching streams and YouTube videos. I don't know what you guys are talking about, obviously. Come on. Come on. Google sucks, steal ad revenue. You make creative content, but YouTube said fuck you. ID match, you don't own your vid. Fuck Google, fuck YouTube, and suck upon my... What rhymes with vid? Damn, nothing good. Dick! Vid and dick. I made vid rhyme with dick. Alright, what else can we do? Deck the halls with your video money. Fa la 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 la. Steal the content, now we own you. Fa la 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 la. You are going out of business because we stole all of your ad revenue. This is too good. This is too good. Alright, what can we do next?
On the first day of Christmas.
Yet another Christmas thing that turns into
content ID.
trolls, money.
This is too good.
Google, negativity.
Song. I could do it with every song.
Yet another thing.
Every Christmas song I can make match it. You're an asshole. Google Inc. You stole our profit. You're a dirty fucking company. You can chug a glass of spit. Google Inc. Oh, little company of Google,
you know, retarded
you
for
stole
real.
our profits now. We tried to start a business, but you fucked our ass. All we wanted to do was make video content and make money, but you stole it, you fucking dicks. This isn't too funny. That was terrible too. But it works with every song. It works with every song. Google, those crafty shysters, stole our ad revenue. We were having fun with games until Google said, fuck you. We'll take all of your monies. No business will work anymore. If you don't fucking like it, we'll kick your ass out the door. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, I would like to help you, Phil, but I got a content ID match too. Oh no. And so the North Pole was repoed. Google now owns it well. They turned the toy workshop into ad revenue hell. Yes, there you go. Ad revenue hell. Oh my goodness. Google, those assholes, they're cowards thick and thin. They're so afraid that they'll get sued. They'll do anything to win. Content ID match. Make sure our video's obsolete. You'll make no money.
Sorry, RS nerd.
Gee, I guess that's the end of the song. I don't know. I couldn't get anything to match.
End of the stream.
Obsolete. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is the holiday sing-along, everyone.
Holidays.
Go.
Money and trolls.
Oh, Google Plus. Oh, Google Plus. You ruined YouTube comments. Oh, Google Plus. Oh, Google Plus. You're a fucking Scrooge. I used to talk on videos. Now I have to create an account on Google Plus. On Google Plus. No one uses that stupid shit. There you go. If this doesn't prepare you for Christmas, I don't know what will. This is too good. We're here. Let's have fun. Let's drink that eggnog. Spike that punch.
Baby,
And let's have some fun tonight, all right?
You don't have to stick around. No, baby, no one's forcing you to be here.
Google told me they're stealing my ads. It was my content, but they're stealing my ads. I put in lots of hard work, but they're stealing my ads. Google is such a jerk, they're stealing my ads, stealing my ads, stealing my ads. Uh-oh.
Bye.
She's beat.